Hi, Gemma. Hello, Ms. Demina. I love that intro. Boomers by association. I could think of worse names to be called. Hey, Mr. J. How are you? Nice to see you. I don't really have a topic. I really don't know how to talk it today. Hey.com. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I don't have a topic today. I just thought I'd wing it. I got up real late today. Misdemeanor's not feeling well today, so let's send up prayers to Misdemeanor. She's not feeling well, neither is her husband. Prayers for Cindy, Cindy, our friend, our girl Heidi. She's gone through some tough times. Everybody seems like I think 2021 might not be as the blessing we thought it was going to be. But I haven't smoked. So there's that. Hey, misbehaving. I can't say behaving anymore. Oh, here's Jen. Hi, Jen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good actually now, but I'm awake. Took me a while. How are you?
I am good.
It's nice for you to come up.
Well, yeah.
So what's up?
Not much. I thought I'd just spend the morning chit-chatting.
Yeah, we don't do that very often, do we? We never talk.
Not at all.
Never.
So how is everybody today?
I think seems like everybody's okay. I must say,
chat.
you're going to you have to bring up chat. Are you on your computer or on your? She's gone. Uh-oh. Steady-o. You're doing amazing, Mr. Jackson. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you are. Who's that hottie? That's Jen. Here she comes. She jumped down real quick. Miss Davis says, "Who's that hottie up there?"
So that didn't work.
You realize that you're a boomer by association, right?
I love it. There's no place I'd rather be, actually.
Oh, look who's up here.
Oh, dear God.
Gracious.
I'm trying to find these little urgent clear. I'm trying to find my doctor's phone number thing.
Are you going to go to the doctor today?
Oh, God, yeah.
Are you going to get tested?
No.
No.
And I can
tell him. They want to test you.
No, he won't do that to me.
No.
He knows better. What
do you think it is? Like, what do you think as a nurse? What do you think it is?
I think it's like a cold / sinus / flu.
But what do you think your mom got? Do you
Good
think?
morning, Gemma.
Well,
You,
I mean, she tested positive for COVID, but
you
just
think
saying.
maybe you caught something from her and
Probably
then
me.
passed it on to Michael?
Probably. I think Mike was sick before either one of us were.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm looking up phone numbers. Hold on. You'd think I'd just go get a business card or something.
I do. I have to do that every time I phone my doctor. I have to Google it.
Let's
It's
see.
just a pain in the ass. Especially my a psychiatrist, because when you're on medication, you have to get blood tested like every once in a while. Well, he scolded me the last time because I hadn't gone. Ugh, and I still haven't gone to get my blood test.
I love it. Do you love her words, Jen?
Scolded? Yes.
Scolded.
Love
He
you too,
scolded me
Jim.
because I did not go and retrieve the
He
parcel.
scolded me. He did. He told me, he said, I'm not going to keep giving you medication if you don't do what I'm telling you to do. He's the same thing with my therapist. He said, because I had stopped going to see her, and she's freaking young enough to be practically my granddaughter.
I have to
So I
tell you.
stopped going to her.
I
I'm
have
like,
to tell
what could
you.
she tell me that I don't already know?
I have to tell you a mom story. I have to tell you.
Okay.
So my mother, she's cleaning out her pantry, okay? Because
Good morning,
whatever.
Shauna.
You don't even want Shauna.
Shauna!
Hey. So she's cleaning out her pantry. Okay. So she sends home a box full of a bunch of canned goods. Like I've been to the shelter or something. I don't know what, but whatever. And so I'm just in a hurry. So I just throw them in the pantry. Don't even think about it, right? Because whatever. Mike brings me like 4 cans the other day and he goes, where did you get these? Let me guess, your mother. I said, oh God, what? He said, well, one of them was out of date in 2018. The other one was out of date in 2015. I'm like, she's trying to kill us. She's trying to kill us. I don't know what else to say about this. It's like, I mean, okay, it's questionable. So I hate Two Tacos. Does stuff really go bad if it's in a can?
Yes.
I don't know. Does it?
Yes.
Like, can you die from that shit?
I don't know
Really?
about death, but I know it definitely goes bad.
Can it make you wish you were dead?
Have you ever watched those movies where they find an old bunker and there's cans of food and they open it up with a pocket knife and
With a pocket knife? Yeah.
canned beans that were from World War II? And they never die.
I've had to do that.
Do they eat them though? Do they die? Do they eat them?
Well, none of the movies I saw did they ever die.
Well, it's Hollywood too, right?
Oh, Taco said yes, it can go bad.
Well, I mean, I know botulism. Are we talking botulism bad, or is that what we're talking about?
Probably.
I don't know.
I don't know what else would make it bad other than botulism.
Okay, well, when you can your own food at home,
Yeah.
what's the expiration date on that?
I mean, it doesn't last forever. I know that. They act like it does, but it doesn't. But look, he went and cleaned her refrigerator out one time. He threw out like 90% of it because seriously, it was bad. It was all bad. And she won't let him back in the kitchen.
So she went through the stuff that she didn't want and gave it to you, and now you're sick.
Apparently, she doesn't even look at dates. I don't think. It's like, It's like she's like, y'all come over and eat. We're like, yeah, we'll pass. I don't know what you're cooking.
Yeah, but remember when Mike went over there and he was throwing everything out best before. It's best before doesn't mean it's expired.
I know.
It's milk,
but you can't tell him that.
Milk will say, well, my husband's the same. It'll say best before, but it's still good for another couple days afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
It's best before that date.
Yeah. See, it scares me. Well, if you've got dented cans, they say don't buy dented cans because then it could be an issue, Shauna, that you can get botulism and die. She's trying to kill me. My mother's trying to kill me. I don't know why. I'm a lovely person. not always, but she doesn't want to go to the nursing home.
Oh, it couldn't be. I was going to say it couldn't be all those threats to put her in a nursing home. That couldn't be it.
I told her I was going to put her down the other day because she was sick. Like, listen, if you got COVID, we can just go ahead and put you down. It's
Shady
like-
Pines.
she's like Shady Pines. Exactly. She would be like Sophia, I'm sure, in a nursing home. She'd be an escapee.
You think
Yeah.
you think she'd be hard to take care of?
I would be, listen, they would be calling me 27 times a day. Okay, about your mother. Well, I don't want to talk about my mother.
And
She's your problem now.
Well, especially her being a nurse.
Oh, God.
Her being a nurse. Can you
Yeah.
imagine other nurses having to deal with that?
No, I can't. Yeah, because I am one and I've had to. And no, thanks. Pass. I'll pass. It's like every time we go back to the eye doctor, he's like, so when are you going to get the cataracts done? I'm like, listen, she can't see out of the left eye. Pretty sure the sight in the right eye is gone. Yet she's still tootling around town like she's got sense. And COVID, okay? And in COVID. Actually a symptom of severe anxiety for some people who can't I think it is. I think she's hanging on to everything for dear life.
Isn't that what hoarders do?
Yeah.
They keep everything because they're scared to throw it out. And
Well,
you
I
watch
think-
those
I think
Well,
part
sure.
of it is that they try to, first of all, they get all this stuff so that they're surrounded. It's like a big hug of all your personal items, but it also at the same time pushes everybody else away.
Mhm.
So it's a weird dynamic with hoarding. I think part of her biggest problem at this point is, number one, she doesn't remember what she's bought. So she doesn't make a list, never has made a grocery list, and is not going to start now at 86. Have you lost your mind? No. Okay. So there's that. So she gets like 752,000 cans of asparagus only because she buys it every time she goes to the store and never cooks it. So to me, that's a memory issue. Just saying.
What'll she buy?
Well, like asparagus is one item that just comes to mind, and canned peaches. And I can't tell you the last time I've eaten anything in her home that involved peaches in any way, shape, or form at all. I don't know where all the peaches are going.
Did they disappear?
She's one little person, okay? And she never eats peaches. So I guess my sister I don't know, because she feeds her at the
Well, I
time.
know people that were brought up in the, where
Depression?
in the depression, they go overboard with food. Like
Mhm.
they're always afraid they won't have enough food.
And I think too that, it's another sign of depression too. Depression, just having things. You want to have precious things close to you when
Hey,
your precious
Ginger.
ones are running around acting stupid like me and my sister. And we're not precious enough to come over and spend time with her.
Stop
None
it.
of this is funny. And yet at the same time it is.
Good morning, Ginger.
Trials and tribulations of the aging.
Is back to virtual learning.
Good morning, Ginger Lights Mama. Oh God, back to virtual learning. Oh, you had a nice break though, huh?
Yeah, she had
For a hot second.
break.
Oh, can you believe it's 2021 already?
Thank you. No, because it seems like
Oh,
nothing's changed.
2020 went by too fast, like so fast.
Not fast enough.
That's true.
Oh God, I went to the store. Remember my husband forced me to go to the store yesterday? I
Yeah.
got I went to JCPenney's, got 3 really nice shirts for $11.
Score.
$11. Like, I'm glad we went
I don't even
now.
want to know.
He was so cute. He's like, I keep telling her to get up, get dressed, let's go. The computer go, I didn't want to go. I'm like, go.
I didn't want to go. Well, the thing with me is we walked around that whole mall with freaking masks on, and that was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most horrible, but I'm glad I got the shirts. And I'm glad I did get up and actually, move around. Because,
Yeah.
it did me good.
Yeah. Does the body good.
A little fresh
Dude.
air and circulation.
Can we talk about something serious?
Sure.
Is milk really full of pus?
Okay,
What?
listen, I'm not. That's it. No. I'm not doing this with you.
Full of pus?
I was
I
watching-
know.
Ew. God. Where did you get that from?
Well, okay. So I'm watching this diet guru guy dude or whatever on YouTube, and he's like, and don't be drinking dairy products because milk is full of pus. I'm like, what
Oh,
did you just say?
that's disgusting. That is disgusting.
Just wanted
I
to
did
know.
not need to know that.
Thought I could come here and ask my friends and they would help me, but you people are evil. And
Now
you
I
won't
quit
help.
drinking milk.
Yeah, I'm never going to
don't
drink milk
drink milk.
again. If that's the case, what
But
is
now
cottage
I'm not going
cheese
to
got
eat
in
it
it?
in my
Oh,
cereal
stop it.
anymore.
That's like curdled shit, right? Just saying. And I like cottage cheese, although I don't know now. Maybe not.
I like buttermilk.
Butter.
I like
No, see,
drinking buttermilk.
I can't do buttermilk.
Oh,
Blech.
I love it.
My mom made a buttermilk pie, and she said I forgot to put the buttermilk in it.
What the hell?
It is kind of like, it is. I don't know why I can drink that because it's got the consistency of cum. Hey, Molly.
What?
Molly, go love it. It has a consistency of
I
what?
can't. Nothing.
It does, and yet I can drink it. It has the consistency. Like I told you, that sludge, those things that you're making now, I can't drink those, but I can drink buttermilk. And buttermilk is like drinking cum.
Hold on.
What's so happening?
Jen, did you give her
Molly,
meds this
Molly.
morning?
No, my ears.
Molly, you know what Misdemeanor is going to start doing? She's going to start doing sludges. No, what are they called?
I can't remember.
Uh, they're not sludges. They taste like sludge. They
What
taste
are
like
they?
pond scum is what they taste like.
Smoothies.
Yes, she just said that. Yes, she did.
I did
Yes.
make up. I
Yeah.
said buttermilk has a consistent. I don't know how
Yes, that's exactly what she said. Yes, ladies. That's what she said.
It.
Yeah. It's kind of like when we're all sitting here just talking away about whatever. And she goes, oh, well, I'm a spitter out of nowhere.
Well, I am
Like,
a
oh.
spitter. I am a spitter.
Oversharing,
I am.
I need a
oversharing.
bleep
Yes, I
button.
do overshare.
Can we have we need sound effects.
Molly, I watched a video about you and truthfully Trisha the other day. What's up with that? She seemed really nice, actually.
Smoothie.
Me.
That's what it
Smoothie.
is.
Smoothie. I call it a sludgy, but I have tasted
She
sludgy.
called it something else
What?
too.
Well, it does. It has the consistency of slime.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Do you like oysters?
Oh,
You made me.
no. That's really bad. Ugh.
Well,
that's
slide
another
down your
thing.
throat.
When you cook oysters and they don't open up, that means they're bad, right?
No, if you get them and they're already open, don't eat
bad.
them. They're bad. You have to
They're
pry them
bad.
open or they're, yeah. Yeah.
They probably eat them on Naked and Afraid. They eat everything on there.
I had to quit watching that show because of all the bug bites they would get. And it's like,
Oh, I know.
I don't need to know about all your bug bites. But
There's
thanks.
actually someone that used to come in here that qualified to go on that show.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to know what Marty was on, what show he was on before his show.
Yeah, it was like
Marty?
an Alaskan Amazing Race or something. I think. I
I
don't
bet
know
that
what
was
it's called.
cool. I bet
Was
that
it
was.
on TV?
Yeah, a while back.
I want to go find it so I can watch him.
Yeah, you could probably find it on YouTube. You could find
Like
it.
that dude at his age, he takes off his shirt and his just there's no sagging, no bagging. He's in shape. It's I hate
Well,
him.
look at what he
kinda.
does. He does he's very physical.
She's keeping food down today. We have to quit talking about that.
Please, I'm keeping food down today.
Let's
Please.
talk about non-food
I'm sorry,
things.
Ginger. I didn't think about that. I just said buttermilk. I don't know why I can drink it because of the consistency. It's pretty slimy. No. It
No,
is.
no.
What's the most disgusting food that you can't eat because of the consistency of it? Is there
See,
anything?
I don't understand the consistency thing. I
Oh.
don't. Use the same
Oh.
criteria for clams. Yeah. If they're already open, they're bad. Same mussels, that kind of stuff. Don't, if they're already open.
Well, you've
no
never
good.
tried tofu.
Oh, something else too with crawfish. If you get them and their
I
tails
think,
are
yeah.
relaxed, they're not kind of curled up underneath them. Don't eat them.
What's
Just saying.
that?
with crawfish. If
Oh,
their tails
really?
are like relaxed and sticking out, like a scorpion kind of deal,
Uh-huh.
and they're not curled up underneath them, don't eat them.
Liver and
Why?
clams, ginger locks can't.
See, I'm not a
Oh, liver, I
consistency
can't
person. I don't know.
do liver.
I don't think there's anything consistency wise that bugs me. If it's real
Oh,
bitter,
oh,
I
you
don't
never
like bitter.
tasted tofu. Oh, God. Molly doesn't eat onions. A lot
No,
of people don't eat
really?
onions.
Is it because of texture or taste? Hey, Rocky.
Hey,
Hey,
Rocky.
Beacon.
Oh, I love onions.
Mm-hmm. Especially
Hi, Jamie.
Adelia's. Oh
Mm.
God.
What, you don't like that? I know people that can eat them just like apples.
Slimy banana. Yeah, I don't bananas that are overly ripe.
Mm-mm.
I love raw onions, cooked onions, but I love Vidalias. I could eat them like an apple.
I like banana bread. I
Oh,
love
I
it.
do too. With or
See,
without nuts.
Todd can't eat bananas, but he will eat banana bread.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it because of the shape?
I
No,
should,
it doesn't taste. It doesn't
only
really
you,
taste.
and I should ask him that now because he's
Say,
looking.
Miss D wants to know. Is
Well,
he looking at you now?
He's gonna
I
slap
can't
you
eat
through the phone.
zucchini. I can't eat zucchini, but I can eat zucchini bread. So I get it.
Avocado is amazing. Like I could eat avocados all day long.
I can't
I
eat
put avocado
avocado.
on my pizza.
Oh, I love avocado.
Avocado doesn't taste like anything. It
Tastes
really
like
doesn't.
avocado. Do you like
It doesn't.
guacamole dip or guacamole?
Not really. No. Not
Oh
really.
my God, I
Zucchini is
love.
so good. I
See, I'm
can't
not
eat
a zucchini
zucchini
fan.
like, yeah, zucchini. I can eat fried zucchini that put it in ranch dressing, but eating it like, yeah, any
You
other way.
hate peaches, ginger locks.
I can't stand them either. The consistency.
You've never
Oh.
had salsa in your life. Why? That needs to go number one on the bucket list,
Who
and it's
hasn't had
an easy
salsa?
one to accomplish. What? Molly
Oh,
has never had
Molly's never
salsa.
had salsa.
Why not?
I have
You've
never
never had
had
Oh,
mustard?
mustard.
it's
She's
probably
never.
from the
You know what?
onions.
My son hates mustard. He won't eat mustard on anything.
You don't even put it like in potato salad or anything?
If you put mayonnaise on my sandwich, I will stab you. I
I
can't
will
have a
stab
sandwich.
you.
I won't have a sandwich without mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise.
Violence over condiments. So, why
I grew
did
up
she
on
murder her
mangoes,
husband?
Shauna.
Well, he put mayonnaise on her sandwich.
It was justifiable homicide.
Right.
Someone told me, oh, I think it was somebody in my chat told me that because I said, what's the cure for heartburn? She said, a teaspoon of mustard.
Yeah, you
So
could
there
do
you go,
a
Molly.
teaspoon of mustard. You could do also vinegar, or
That's
pickle
fucking
juice.
nasty.
Pickle juice. Do you like pickles?
I like pickles. Yeah, she did. She ate pickles on my live one time, I think. I think she ate pickles.
Or
I
do
love, you know what? I can drink pickle juice. Doesn't bother me at all.
I love pickle juice. Put
I
pickle
like
juice
pickle
in your
juice.
Bloody Marys.
Supposed to
Ooh.
give you
Yes.
your electrolytes or whatever. I don't know. That's what I heard.
I think it would be high in sodium.
I don't even fucking know what electrolytes is, so I just know it's a good thing.
It's Gatorade or Pedialyte, Carla.
The cure for heartburn is put
Arm and Hammer
Hammer
baking
baking
soda.
soda in some water, shake it
I've
up.
heard that too. I've heard that too.
Ugh. But to drink it,
I don't know if I
I
could do
kind
it.
of live on Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah,
will
she
eat
did,
a
she did
pickle,
eat one
yes.
on your.
I
She
ate
did
one
eat
on
one on your live. Mhm.
Yeah, she
Shauna,
did.
dice those mangoes up real small. And
No,
try
y'all
that.
made Ginger Lock sick. Congratulations.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shame on all of you. Go to your rooms. Whatever.
I'm sorry, Ginger. Didn't mean to make you sick. We love you. Yeah, I do like things that other people don't like ketchup on my eggs.
I used to do that. I used to love ketchup on my eggs, and I don't now.
I learned that from my dad. He used to put ketchup on his eggs, so I would try to be like him, and I would put ketchup on my eggs, and I kind of acquired a taste for it. So I'll put ketchup on my eggs. My husband thinks it's disgusting.
Okay, she didn't make her sick, but I'm just saying. Or blend them up in a vegan
Vegan
ice
ice
cream.
Mm,
What? Mangoes?
Very
yeah.
salty. Don't say salty. Don't say it's very salty to Carla
Very
because you know what she'll talk about.
No,
Just saying.
I do have chronic heartburn. I'm an Alka-Seltzer girl myself. Some people just drink it because they like it.
Yeah, chocolate is really not good for indigestion. Neither is coffee.
Yeah, I
Just
haven't.
or milk.
My husband came home with Godiva chocolates. Oh my God. I went through that like monkeys on a cupcake.
monkeys on a
I did. I did. I would sneak downstairs at night and I was just going through. He got one of those big boxes. They're expensive too, Godiva chocolates.
stuffed
I like
hearty
ketchup on
eggplant
a cheese
rotini.
omelet.
Rotini.
See, I'm not the only one that likes ketchup on eggs.
Ooh, eggplant fries. That
What
sounds
eggplant
good.
fries? Eggplant. Oh, that might be good. I wonder if
just-
you could do that in the air fryer.
Like, I want to go to the store today and just buy a whole bunch of raw fruits and vegetables. Just,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
sick.
wanting that. Yeah. I need soup. Who's going to make me soup?
What kind of soup?
Potato soup.
That's so easy to make, though.
I know. But it
What do you
requires
put in your potato soup again? You put onions, potatoes, cheese,
bacon bits,
bacon bits. See, I've never put bacon bits.
chives. Yeah, all of it. It's good. So good. Ketchup is so much sugar. Yeah, it does have a lot of I was shocked how much sugar ketchup has in it. A lot.
Do you ever watch that grandpa that does a cooking show, Ascara or something like that? He does a cooking show.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I
he
haven't
has.
seen him. Is he on what, YouTube?
Yeah, he's on YouTube.
Everything's on YouTube,
Everything I watch is on YouTube.
right?
20 years ago, I worked for the Godiva company. I was a store manager. I got many cavities, and you would think that I would hate chocolate after that. I don't know. I love, but I can only eat it for a certain amount of time, and then I get, sugar overload, and then I don't eat it for a while.
Hang on, I'm gonna mute y'all so I can
Putting
make
up my
noise
mother
on-
and grandmother's recipes. There you go.
Where is the phone number for this place?
I think Cindy's going to do that too on her cooking channel. She's going to put some of her family recipes on there.
I hope so, because I really use those.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't. I don't even know what spanakopita is, Molly. Did we watch her video on spanakopita?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is either. It sounds good though. It sounds Italian. I'm loving this chat you're having. Just working on my thumbnail on my new video. Okay, Gemma. I'll be watching it.
That sounds a little bit like a subterranean disease of some sort.
Spanakopita.
Is it from like a mosquito or something? I do. Me too. I mean, when you get up and you go in the kitchen and your first thought is there any chocolate in here? That's like, I mean, you could have your choice of anything. You've got fruits, vegetables, whatever, little niblets of this and that and the other, but the only thing you want is chocolate.
You like sweet and salty stuff? I love sweet and salty.
Yes. And now they sell these things at wherever that have the little miniature Hershey bars, right? And then they got popcorn in there and pretzels and good.
Well, I was watching Chelsea Lynn. Remember, I had told you I went down a rabbit hole, and her and her cousin Jem went to I think it was Kentucky Fried Chicken, and they brought themselves a bag of Krispy Kreme, or a box of Krispy Kreme donuts, and made themselves a sandwich
out of Krispy Kreme donuts.
Krispy Kreme donuts.
Okay,
so hilarious. You guys need to watch her.
Flaky bread spills. Oh my God, that sounds good, Mom.
Hey, Mariska.
I'm gonna have to look that one up.
Oh,
okay,
God.
I'm muting y'all so that I can make this appointment for my hubby. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, she's not even going to go. She's just going to make her husband go. Was that surprising? Does that surprise you, Jen? Yeah, they just brought their own donuts to I get cravings for 1 or 2 Triscuit crackers, and then at midnight, I want Cheerios. You know what, Molly? My husband loves Cheerios at night. That's one of his favorite things to eat at night. Oh, Jen just left. He loves Cheerios, and I do too. But now on them saying that there's milk, there's pus in milk, I'm not so sure about it. I'm not so sure about that.
What did you do to Jen?
I don't know. I must have kicked her. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Jumped down.
Poor Jen.
I know.
Quit
For her.
smacking her around. What's wrong with you?
I do like Cheerios. I like Cheerios. That's one of my favorite cereals.
I'm not a big cereal person. You like cereal?
I'm not, no, just every once in a while. If I want something sweet, because we don't have a lot of sweets in the house. So if I want something that's, there she is. We want something that's sweet and there's nothing in the house, I will eat a bowl of Cheerios. What happened?
Try-
Stop
Yeah.
kicking me out.
See, I want to change. I want to change to
I would never do that.
I
almond
know.
milk. I really do. I want
Oat
to change to
milk.
almond milk.
Oh, do you watch this lady on that I watch? She makes her own almond milk.
How do you milk? How do you milk an almond?
Well, she does it. She boils them and then she puts them in this blender and then she sieves it and she makes her own almond milk. She makes
See.
it herself and she puts it in her coffee. That's all she puts in her coffee.
I will bet you that it's more expensive than just buying it already done.
I don't know because almonds are pretty expensive.
They are.
I know. That's what I'm
Any
saying.
kind of nut is.
But I'll bet that's what I'm saying. My favorite cereal, I love shredded mini wheats. Oh my God.
They're a staple here. Yeah.
I used to eat
Ugh.
Fruit Loops. Hey, Calm Vibes with Ms.
I had
JoJo.
Cocoa Puffs last night.
Did you have Cocoa Puffs?
I did.
You know what my husband bought at Sam's? So, because it's the big size, so it's going to be around for like the next 12 years, or he'll throw it out because of the date, whatever. But Fruity Pebbles, I tried eating
Oh.
some the other day, and I was like, it rotted my teeth out instantaneously. I was like, how did we eat all this crap when we were little? I mean, it's just nothing but sugar. Here, have a bowl of sugar in multicolors. It's like
Well,
not
I
even.
like-
I don't even think it's like little oat particles. I think it's just compressed sugar, coloring, and throw it in a bowl of milk. Just saying.
I watched that one. I watched the one with Diamond Tacos. I was talking about it yesterday. It's hilarious. The Chelsea Lynn video with Diamond.
Chelsea Lynn is my hero. I want to be her when I
Oh.
grow up.
Oh, and I did see a picture of her. She is pretty. She is
I
very
have
pretty.
not
Yes,
seen
she's
her
beautiful.
yet. I
Hey,
think I might
Brian.
have to check that out today.
Fruit Loops has the most sugar out of any. It doesn't shock me, although I'm sure Fruity Pebbles is right behind it. Because seriously, it rotted. It made my gums burn. So much sugar in it. I was like, seriously, this can't be healthy for anyone. It's got to cause some kind of a disease. Has to.
Well, I used to eat Fruit Loops just out of the box. Like I didn't eat it with milk. I just would eat it out of the box.
Molly, I
S'mores.
can only handle like the edges of a Pop Tart.
I like the center. We'd be perfect together. You want to
Oh
marry?
my God.
Will you
You
marry
eat
me?
the edges.
We're the perfect couple.
Why would you only like the edges? There's nothing in the edges.
It's just too like I take the icing
Hey,
off
Brian,
cake even.
come on up, Brian.
Yeah, but what if it's a s'mores Pop Tart? Have you tried those?
Yeah.
I like the center too.
They are so freaking good. I can't stand it. I could eat the whole
Oh.
box.
Do they taste like s'mores?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Except
I
for
was
the
wondering
corners.
about that.
I'm going to start saving my corners for you and mailing them
And
to
they're
you.
probably a lot easier to eat too.
Oh,
Than an actual s'more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because the
Anything.
s'more
Anything on the planet, crawfish are easier to eat than a s'more. Just
S'more is
saying.
hard to eat. Like it's like nasty to eat.
Morning, Brian.
Hi, Sambam.
Morning, Brian.
That scared me.
Hey, Brian.
It's like, what the heck?
Can't right now. Kids are schooling. Oh,
Butter on warm top. Yes, we love butter on warm Pop Tarts.
Who
I
does
need to get
butter and jam?
On toast.
Yeah,
Me.
I do
I
too.
do. I like it.
I do too.
I also like sugar and cinnamon on toast.
Yes, cinnamon toast.
Mm-hmm.
Cinnamon
As a
toast.
matter of
Yeah.
fact, we get like an old spice. We have an old spice container that had something in it. We cleaned it out and we measure out, half sugar, half cinnamon or whatever. And then we use it just to sprinkle on our bread. You put the butter on there and then sprinkle it and then put it in the oven.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's a staple.
Except now I need to get a toaster oven because my broiler's not working. Either that or replace I think it's just the little element. I don't know. But my broiler's not working, which pisses me off because I don't want to have to buy a toaster. How lame am I, right? Better than that is what? Organic or orgasmic. What? What is that? A refrigerated Kit Kat? I don't know. What about refrigerated Klondike, not Klondike bars, but the peppermint patties?
Me too, Shauna. I freak out when I see butter on my pancakes at a restaurant. My husband will use butter and syrup and lose my. Oh, I do too on pancakes. I always have butter and syrup on my pancakes.
And I don't like jelly or jam. I like preserves.
Yeah.
I want pieces of fruit in there.
Yeah.
Butter on my pancakes at a restaurant. My husband will use butter and syrup. And you lose your shit. Why? It's so good.
Oh, I know.
Mm-hmm. And I like making fresh homemade blueberry pancakes with real blueberries in them. Oh,
I like cream cheese on pancakes. Ew.
Carla, can you make crepes?
Yes.
I knew.
And I'm getting a
yes.
pan. I'm getting a special pan. My husband took me, that's it, where he told me that he was going to get me these special pots and pans. And one of them is a crepe pan.
Oh,
And I'm like,
yes.
yay, why didn't you give it to me at Christmas? He goes, well, I wanted to get the right color. Oh my God.
the right color.
Yeah,
Match
he
the
wanted to get
kitchen.
me. My favorite color is seafoam green, and they have them in seafoam green. So I'm kind of glad he didn't buy like the nasty brown. I only
Lemon
have
ricotta
six sets of pots and pans. But
That sounds good. Lemon ricotta pancakes.
lemon ricotta. Yeah, I love anything lemon. It's like my key lime pie.
Lemon
I make the
and
best key
blueberry.
lime pie.
But those are limes. That's not lemon.
I know,
Okay.
but it's kind of it's a tart.
Have
like
fun,
lemon is tart.
tacos. Have a good day, hun.
Bye, tacos. You have a great day.
Morning, life is a
Thanks for
gem.
coming in.
Jen.
Life is a gem. Hello.
Hi,
So happy
sweetheart.
to see you.
She shared a couple of pictures from where she's at yesterday, and I thought to myself, "Oh dear God,
I know, right?
oh,
I think it's beautiful.
Memories.
I know."
That's where you
But
were. That's where you were raised, right?
well,
It's from.
somewhat. But I mean, it's just like that sky out in the northeast.
Oh,
it's
Holly, we
just so
talked
gray.
about that. If I'm sitting next to my husband and he's chewing, I want to smack him upside of his head. I'm serious. I have
Why
to
the
leave the room.
violence? Why the violence?
No, if he's eating chips, I cannot be in the same room as him. Really can't. I
My
want
sister
to.
does that.
And that's a real thing. That's a real thing. It's a real kind of a disorder,
Right.
and it's my disorder because he don't. I make just as much noise as he does, and it doesn't bother him, but it can bothers me.
See, it doesn't. Oh, what?
When he slurps soup.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Oh God.
But like my sister would seriously want to stab him in the face with a fork. I can't get to that point. I just look at him and go like, really? Is that necessary? All that drama going on with that noise. Just saying.
I make fabulous lemon ricotta pancakes. I
I'm
should
not-
do a video on it next time. Yeah, Molly, do one.
I
Did
want-
anyone hear about the UFO sighting on
No.
New Year's Eve? No.
Where?
Where? Ginger? I'm like into that too. I'm into all that stuff. When you make the pancakes, you can use a mix. Just make sure that you use lemon zest and some vanilla extract with half a little pint of ricotta. Ooh, that sounds good.
That does sound good. Okay, so I watched like a disturbing true crime thing yesterday. And
Uh-oh.
now that I have Jen up here, I'm going to pick her brain because it just kind of creeped me out. So this one, it was a documentary film, and it was about predominantly like 5 kids that went missing, and they can't solve it. And like 4 out of the 5 were from Colorado because everything bad happens in Colorado. What is with that?
Oh.
First of all,
Oh.
but they want to blame it on like animals because these were like little kids, right?
Yeah, like
That-
toddlers. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're out like camping, and they turn their head and they turn back around, and the kid is gone.
Excuse me, you know what I'm gonna say.
What are you going to say? It's a UFO?
No, it's Bigfoot.
I knew. See,
Oh, God.
No, I'm not kidding at this point. Like, I mean,
do you really
there's-
think it's Bigfoot?
But
'Cause
what
I
would
think
you
that
do
is,
with
yes,
Bigfoot?
I do.
What
I
with
honestly
them?
do. Every
What?
day I post something in Discord that says they found a new species. You guys clearly don't read it.
Oh, my God.
I was saying, and I mean, because if it was an animal, you'd find trails or scat,
Blood.
right? And even parts you would, because not everything gets eaten.
Right.
You just would, and
They're finding nothing.
nothing. They're just disappearing. Now, do I believe in aliens
Oh,
too? Yeah,
Brian.
I truly believe that we're pretty ignorant if we think that we're the only people in this,
But why
all
do
of
they
this
come in here
space.
looking for intelligent life? Because I got news. There ain't none.
Well,
Just saying.
They're looking on YouTube for intelligent life.
I think that the intelligent
Good
life out
luck.
there is definitely more intelligent than us at this point,
Right. But I seriously started, I did think briefly Sasquatch, and then I laughed and thought, yeah, Jim would say right. But then I thought UFOs.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
there's no, like they found the shoes. They're saying that this cougar,
Hold
or
on,
whatever.
I'm getting the clicking going on.
Hey, sweetie.
I don't
Hey,
hear any
guys.
clicking.
is it me, babe?
I have to wait a couple of seconds because each time you guys talk, it clicks until it like stops.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know why that keeps happening.
I don't know because I don't hear it.
I think
I
it's the
don't
iPhones. Might be the iPhones.
So, like, okay, so supposedly a big cat of whatever kind, right, drugged this little kid up a major hill, like a 2,000-foot elevation. Okay, there's no marks on the tennis shoes. His clothes were not bloody. They did find the clothes up there. His pants were on wrong side out. Like he pulled,
Oh.
how kids, how boys take their pants off. And they just, however they pull them out, that's how they are,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. It was like his clothes were taken off and then he
Woohoo.
disappeared.
Now I can hear you.
Have you heard the story about the hikers in like Russia
No.
Yes.
back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were all
Yeah.
like,
When they were found.
yeah, they
like
were
they're
found
all
like with their
different
tongues
clothes
and their
off
eyes
and-
cut out, and
Yeah.
No.
oh
What
my
is-
goodness.
Oh my
You have
God,
to
you have
see
to
that.
watch that video.
Yes, that's definitely
It's
UFO. I think.
way back in the 50s, I think it was.
Yeah, there's
they-
video of it.
But all of these people that say that they're, abducted or whatever, they bring them back whole. I mean, not so much mentally, but physically. So why are they finding? Because the Russians are just not. What are they, KGB, and they toss them back
I don't know.
impaired?
What if
So
there's
Ginger,
good and
tell
evil?
us about the UFO.
You guys didn't hear about the sighting at all on New Year's Eve?
No,
No.
tell me.
They're saying like this is might be the most legit sighting that they've seen.
Where?
It was New Year's Eve in Hawaii, and also California could say it. It was a triangular yellow, or not yellow, blue light. It was a triangular blue light that was surrounded with all these little orange lights, and then all of a sudden they all spread apart. And what happened was, whatever that blue thing was, took a freaking nosedive into the ocean and never came back out.
So it's just in the
Wow.
ocean lurking around. Great. I can never swim in the ocean again. Peachy.
They say that stuff is like in the frozen oceans, like Alaska, and
What, hiding up
know.
underneath glaciers and shit?
they go into, there's like a base in the ocean. Where's LaDonna?
I know,
But,
right?
you know,
Donna would know about that.
Joe
Or-
Rogan posted something on it about it. There's a guy that I watch, Popcorn Planet. He posted something up about it too. All you got to look up is Hawaii UFO sighting on New Year's Eve, and you'll
Oh.
see it. Yeah.
I'm going to have to check out. There's one guy too that somebody had pointed out that it does a lot of let me see if he's on one of my little alert things. I think he was, but he does a lot of aviation stuff. Monkey Wax,
Monkey
whatever,
Works.
Monkey Works.
Yeah.
I wonder if he has something about it, because he tracks everything.
Well, if he's anybody who's like a UFO or like, I'm sure they're on top of this, like nobody's business, because from what people are saying, like this might be the most legit sighting that people can actually say, like where people aren't coming back and saying it was this, it was that. They were saying, no, we had nothing out New Year's Eve. So nobody knows what it was, including like aviation and things like that. Nobody knows what it was.
Now
Why
I'm
don't
gonna
they
be
go and like check it out? Like go with a submarine or
scared.
whatever.
Divers.
Try and check. Yeah. Well, not
They-
scuba divers, because I wouldn't be scuba diving there.
Well, they just
Anywhere
said
near
it took a nosedive into the ocean. It never came back out.
Wow. Did they have video of it?
Yes, there's video.
Oh, like, wow. Hey, Krama Junkie.
What does it look like, Ginger?
It just, if you really want my honest opinion, it looks like a blue penis flying in the sky.
Oh my God.
Okay, now.
Broke up.
It looks like a
Broke
blue
up.
penis. At
They're
least that's
trying
what
to,
I
they're
thought.
trying. It looked like what? I'm sorry, you broke up.
A blue
I said
penis.
It looks like a glowing blue penis in the sky.
Oh, wow.
And my husband wonders why I laugh in my sleep.
Molly, my father is a pilot or was a pilot, and he claimed he saw a UFO too.
Did he really?
Him and my mom, we were camping, and he saw something in the sky, and he said, I'm a pilot.
Yeah,
I
we
know
would
what
be-
airplanes look like. He said that was no airplane.
It would be very naive for us to think that we're the only species in this galaxy.
Yeah.
Very naive. But, you know,
Misdemeanor.
Okay, but do you
Here-
believe?
but
Do you
here's the
believe
one
in
thing.
Sasquatch?
Here's the one thing. No, I don't.
Oh,
But
dear
here's-
God.
Here's the
I do. I believe in all that stuff.
no,
Until it
not at
happens to you.
I don't believe in Sasquatch.
Well, I'm gonna
Sorry,
I'm
Jen.
gonna have to see that.
You're
I
going to
never
watch
heard-
the
how
Russia
come we didn't-
video too.
How come that wasn't all over the news? Like, why? Because I've never heard
all you
anything
gotta
about
do
it.
is look it up on YouTube. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
There is no more news.
Right.
No, I don't watch the news, so I wouldn't see it even if it
I
I
don't
was
was.
going
watch
to
the news
say
either.
that, but I thought, no,
I-
that might be rude.
It's just-
When do you watch the news?
I don't. I haven't watched the news since November 3rd.
I stopped
Right.
in May. I stopped watching. I mean, I got all my news mostly from, internet stuff, but I don't watch the news anymore.
Yeah, no. That is
Well,
just
it's like-
creepy. So wait, how can you? Okay, I'm just saying. How can? Because every UFOer I know, I think believes in Sasquatch. Maybe they don't. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh,
Maybe
here
that's
now
just-
you're gonna see. Look at now
I
she's
believe
trying to-
in.
I'm stereotyping you guys.
Exactly.
I was going to say, are you painting us
Now
all with the
soon
same
I'm
brush?
gonna be on top of a building with my arms out. Come take me.
We remember what you said, Jen. You didn't want a house. If you had a house, you wouldn't have windows at the bottom.
Look,
You had windows
exactly.
at the top.
But
Two
here's the
dormer
thing.
windows.
Here's the thing.
Breaking through the window.
I just the whole thing of there's got to be more intelligent life out there, right?
Of course.
Okay, how intelligent can you be to go and try to sexually probe a perimenopausal woman and think you're going to live? I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Because listen, start probing me with shit. No, on your little spaceship. One of us is going to die.
But this perimenopausal woman might really enjoy it.
No,
No,
I'm
wait,
saying not
They
this one.
knock you out. You don't remember.
How
what
do you
they've
know
done to you. They do. Because I've watched shows about it.
I mean,
Remember
some
the fourth
people remember.
Kind? The fourth kind. The fourth
Yeah,
kind.
the fourth kind scared the shit out of me.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So that's the thing.
Is that
They
true,
were all-
Jen?
It is true, 100% true.
And it's all Juneau, Alaska?
That is the actual video. Yes. How are you gonna?
Oh, I'm going to have nightmares now. God almighty. I am. I had nightmares before, and I made my friend watch it, and she still hates me because of it. And she came down here, and we went to Galveston, right? And we rented a cabin and stayed there for like a week. And I just happened to notice that there were owls on the
Morning,
post
Carlos.
across the street on the beach cabin across the street from us. And I was trying so hard to sneak over there at night and take one off of its little perch and put it in bed with her, so that when she woke up, she'd just shit the bed. But she would always catch me, and I couldn't do it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to like buy
I
my
do believe
own
in
house.
UFOs and I do believe in Bigfoot. I mean, I just do. I think that there's species that's like, I believe in the Loch Ness monster.
So
So,
do I.
you know,
Yep.
I believe
Sweet
in all that
Jesus.
stuff.
Yeah, that's going a little too far for me.
It's
God.
just been like they've had so many videos and people that have actually seen it that
Yes.
Is there like a new Loch Ness monster that's over here?
No, there's a Loch Ness monster that's just a species that we haven't figured out that lives still in some Great Lakes.
yes.
Well,
And it's a great
Prehistoric.
lake.
As
Yes.
they
a
laugh.
few-
Go ahead. Shut your minds.
until it happens to
Inquiring
you.
minds want to know, where is this
That's my
monster?
favorite saying of the day. Until it happens to you.
They caught it on one of my videos that I watched. They caught it on Google Maps, or they think it was. They
But
think
you,
it was the
you
Loch
don't think
Ness
any of this
monster.
stuff could have been set up?
I think people
I
drink
think
too
some
much.
of I think some of it could be, but I really believe in it. I mean, I think there's UFOs. I think there's aliens.
Mm-hmm,
I do.
I agree on that.
There's the Yeti, which is a snow Bigfoot.
Now, I might could believe in Yetis only because, or Yeti, whatever the plural of Yeti is. Maybe because there's nobody out there to see them. So they could be. But the thing with the Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whatever he is, she is, there would have to be more of. Why aren't there little colonies of them? Why aren't you just hopping up on them in the woods and going, oh
That's-
shit?
I think there is
That's what
colonies
I'm
of them.
There
thinking of,
are
but
colonies.
where?
And they make noise. They make a whoop sound like 3 times,
Whoop,
and they knock on
whoop,
trees. They
whoop.
knock on trees. Yeah,
Why do they knock on trees? Nobody's home.
that's their communication and their whoops.
Whoop,
And they
there
have
it is.
children. Yeah,
Whoop, there
and they
it
have
is.
little children. And I just think they're masters at hiding, and we're not looking in the right spots. And and everybody's kind of like, well, what about scat, right?
Right, poop.
Or are hunting? Well, I mean, if they've been around before us, they know the rules of the land before
Where to
we
hide
did.
the poop?
Like, well, what if they
Where
use
to
their own
hide the
little
poop?
toilets or whatever they made up down underground? I don't know.
They do not have toilets.
Stop it. Yes, they do. That's why we don't find their poops.
Because they have prehistoric. Shut up.
I never thought about it that way, but could be. But
I mean, if
believe
they
in
were
it.
here
I
before
really
us,
believe in it.
then come on. They have to have some kind of. The Greeks did.
Well, okay, but okay, all right. So here's this thing: if they're that intelligent, okay, well, I could be defeating my own purpose here because we have pantyhose, bras, thongs. Like, why didn't they? Why? Okay, why don't they have clothes? Why don't they have
They don't need them.
more
They don't
civilized?
need clothes.
They don't want more civilized. They get it. They don't want it. Plus, they're probably just a different species. Half whatever and half
Well,
whatever.
just like the tribes they found in the Amazon and stuff, and they're lost tribes.
But they're all extinct.
Not all of them.
Like, are you talking about the Incas and shit?
No, I'm
No.
talking about tribes that they found recently.
New ones, yeah.
I mean, yeah, new ones that
And
they.
they're wild. Like wild.
Yeah.
They don't speak English. They make noises,
They're human beings.
Cannibalistic.
Yes.
Now hold on, I'm way out of the loop here. When did they find these people?
Within the past 6 months.
Shut
Yeah.
the front door.
Yeah.
You're
There's
gonna
one guy. He was the only one in his tribe left, and they tried to get to help him, and he didn't want to be helped. He just wanted to be left alone. And so it's a law wherever it is. It's a law that you can't go to that island and you can't bother this guy. And
I
they
love that
don't
law.
even know how old he is.
Are y'all making this up? Y'all are trying to punk me, aren't you?
No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Serious.
I don't know
Seriously.
about Carla, but I'm dead serious.
No, I'm dead serious about this guy. I thought of watch top 5.
Do they have
Alright, I'm
pictures
telling
of this
you, that's
dude?
how you guys are trying to hypnotize the possible mind of aliens.
Susan, do you believe in like headhunters? Okay, the
Um,
guys that and they shrink the heads and then they put them around their neck.
I mean, like, do they still exist today?
Yes,
I wouldn't think so.
they do.
Where? I'm gonna need you to take me. I need
There's
to
a
get this
show
picture.
on Netflix. It's called Dark Tourist. If you
Okay.
get a chance, it's kind of lame, but it's crazy because if they do these things, well, I mean, I did. I thought it was kind of lame, the narration. But
Okay.
he'd go to places where they still do these, I mean, just weird things that you would not think would be happening or ever happen, still happening, all of it. And it's it's unbelievable, but you can believe it, you
I'm gonna
know?
have to check it out because now y'all are creeping me out. So, but they're not way far away from here. Where are these people? They're
Like
on.
Congo, you know?
Are they like in
Well, I don't think you
island,
need to
South
be afraid
Pacific,
because they don't want to be found.
Yeah.
like the Sasquatch,
If
who
they're
keeps
real.
getting busted? By the way,
Well, yeah. They're curious.
y'all are punking me. I know you are. You're punking me.
No, I'm going
Wow.
to send you the Russia video and you can tell me whether it's aliens or Sasquatch or Yeti.
Okay, I want to see the aliens. I want to see. Yeah, I want to see the Russian stuff because I'm
All
serious.
right, I got to go back to being an SAT monitor to back in
Okay,
downstairs.
honey.
Have
Good
fun.
luck.
Have fun. Teach.
Love you,
Mhm.
Ginger.
All
See you.
If
right.
they exist, they are somewhere down by Tahiti
Bye.
Bye.
or with the Samoans, Mongolia. Did you find it strange that nobody ever takes trips to Mongolia and things like that? There's reasons for it. Exactly.
Where the hell is Mongolia?
I don't know.
I just put it on my top 10.
Have you ever heard say I'm going to Mongolia on my honeymoon?
No, because there's not bars there and shit. You know, there's no spa resort or whatever, right?
I don't even know where Mongolia is.
I don't. I'm gonna be googling Mongolia as we speak. Where the hell is Mongolia?
I don't know. Carlos says I read a book by Brad Steiger where it tells about a legend of the Tiros living under the Earth's surface. See,
Mongolia is between Russia and China.
where is
Perfect.
LaDonna? LaDonna's all into this stuff.
I know. Where is she when we need her? LaDonna.
Mongolia is in Asia by China. My husband's
Why,
been
Molly?
all over the world, and he told me that Mongolia is off limits. Wow.
Why? Did he tell you
Really?
why? I want to know.
Did he tell you why, Molly?
We need to talk to Adrian, please.
Yes.
We
Let us
need-
talk to
We need
him.
him on panel.
Yes, we need him on panel like right
He'd
now.
be like, what's wrong with your friends?
What language do they speak?
Mongolian?
Mongolian.
Mongolianese?
See, I can't even say like I've ever heard that, you know?
I didn't even know that was a real country. to
Oh,
be
I
honest
did.
with
I
you.
just didn't. Yeah. And I can't imagine wanting to like go there for any reason. I have not lost anything there.
Oh, it looks like a glowing penis. Ginger Lux just said.
What does
A
Mongolia?
UFO. No,
No.
Mongolia. I don't know.
Let me see. UFO.
Why would it be off limits though? A whole country. Like I don't get that. Do you?
And it's in between Asia
Oh,
and
drop. Oh,
China.
she's gonna come up. She's gonna come up. Hang
Okay.
on.
I
Let me
wonder if
drop
it's like
it
a
in.
fighting zone. Like you know,
I
nobody
wonder
can
why.
go there.
I wonder why it would be off limits though. You know what I mean?
This is too
It
dangerous.
might be because there's like savages there.
Okay,
like
they were saying that this is the UFO was spotted over Hawaiian island of Oahu.
Does it have a video of it?
Yeah.
Okay, you watch it. Let us know.
I guess we can't play it.
I think they're lying.
I'll get like a copyright, whatever.
Somehow
Oh, here's Molly.
alien.
Molly. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Molly.
Molly.
Aloha.
Oahu.
I love you. I said that wrong. Aloha.
Kamawalaleia. It was spotted over Kamawalaleia.
Kalawalarea.
Kamawalaleia.
Drops
Molly, we
into
can't hear
ocean.
you.
A bunch of people witnessed
Muted.
videotaped a bright blue glowing oblong. Does it say phallic?
Hi,
It's a
Molly.
Fallon.
No, not phallic.
Okay, well, I can hear you now.
My husband can hear this conversation and he's laughing in his office.
Does he believe in Sasquatch? Ask him.
He's going to start laughing.
Adrian, do you believe in Bigfoot?
That's a hard yes. I heard it.
What did he
He's
say?
going to start laughing. And he just shakes his head and stuff like that.
Why is Mongolia off limits? Like, what's the dealio?
There's really nothing going on there, and it's very territorial, and it has nothing really to offer that's desirable to a tourist, anyone that wants to be a tourist. It's kind of like, have you ever watched, I only know one person that's been to Antarctica. I know one person.
Okay.
And you basically go there and you work. You just work for an extended period of time and you freeze, and it's got these little living habitats. But other than that, I mean, you'll love it because you actually went there, but it has nothing to offer.
Right.
Except, it's kind of like, have you ever been to that, God, what was it? The Grand Canyon. It takes forever to get there. I took a, what do you call it? I took a helicopter there when I went. There was no way I was driving because you got to go through Death Valley and all that shit. But when you go there, you look at it and you're like,
hole in the ground.
and then you're like, you get your picture and then you're like, all right, where can we go eat? Well, guess what? There's actually a McDonald's at the Grand Canyon.
Oh,
But not in Mongolia.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
I haven't either.
You haven't been to Mongolia? Most people have not.
No, I'm saying that there is there, but they don't have one in Mongolia. Of course.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Starbucks in Mongolia.
For real.
Really? Seriously?
Yeah, but they're very far behind. And like you guys were talking about earlier,
Mhm.
about aliens and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
If you look at a picture of our galaxy, and we can only really see as far as Neptune or Pluto, if you want to believe. We can't see further than that, and we're this tiny little dot in this galaxy. Then scientifically, they already know that there could be at least 300 Earth-like planets similar in the galaxy, not the solar system, in the universe. So think about the universe is all things, but the solar system, as far as we can see, is Neptune, or if you believe Pluto, because they kind of took it back about 5-6 years ago that it was a real planet.
Yeah,
Do you
that insulted me and it made me mad for Pluto because Pluto's my favorite planet.
Well, mine is Saturn, and I got to see it a week ago for the first time, and I was out there for about 3 hours, as long as I could possibly see it, and I don't think that people even realize what an opportunity that we had a week ago.
Yeah.
I did.
You did good. I'm glad.
Yes.
I am. I'm happy that people, because it hasn't appeared in that configuration for 800 years. And then
it won't again.
200 years, the human eye could see it for the past 200 years. So this was a huge opportunity. And I was like, Jake! And he's like, yeah. Wow.
Brian says, what about Planet X? I don't know what Planet X is.
There's probably 300 Planet X's.
Then
You
you
know.
would believe in aliens then, Molly. You believe.
Oh, yeah, of course they believe. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but I really like space and NASA, and I like all that stuff. Did you know that there's planets out there outside of our solar system in the galaxy that are made of diamond, that are just made of ice? There's crazy, crazy storms of ice just going 24 hours.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's strong. And Tom Cruise is going up to Daedalus next year. I don't know this year. He's going up to Daedalus to film a movie. He's getting astronauts. Well, he's in London right now with my friend making Mission Impossible 7 and 8. And he's going up. They're in London right now. And that's when he did that freak out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And and I get why he did that, but whatever. He's going up to space. And the thing is like, you have to be so physically fit. You can't have any ailments like me. I could never be an astronaut because I'm legally blind in one eye. And because I have asthma and irritable bowel syndrome, I have my period every 5 days. If it ends with a Y, I have my period. But
Oh my God.
yes, like this is the thing, Carla. You never know until you are out of the Earth's atmosphere, the pressure that's going to put on your lungs. A lot of these people come back blind and they retire
Really?
pretty quickly. Yes, these astronauts, the cosmonauts that go up there, because the pressure up there, even though it seems like they're floating and having a good time, it's, I would do it. If they said, yeah, we'll train you for 5 years and we'll put you up there, but we can't guarantee that you're going to come back alive, I would go.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Not me.
Hands down.
No,
Hands
I don't think I would.
Hands down. Are you ladies crazy to go in the house?
No, I would be scared. I would be
Scared of
scared.
what? Dying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Coronavirus. You're not afraid of Fruity Pebbles, but you're
No, I'm terrified. No, I'm terrified of Fruity Pebbles. Trust
exactly.
me. I want no part of Fruity Pebbles.
Cereal that we are ingesting and going into.
I would have to have some kind of guarantee that we're going somewhere. We're
I'll
going
keep my
somewhere.
feet on the ground.
somewhere.
Space Center. Space Center. And guess what? There's a Pizza Hut up there. There's
Shut up.
oxygen tanks. There's a Pizza Hut. You can look it up. Everything I'm saying. Listen, I know I look like a dumb bitch. Look at my picture and look at my picture. I look like a dumb bitch. Not as dumb as I look. I think I'm going back to space camp this year. I know Jake's going back, but I'm thinking about doing the adult program. And those adult program ones, if you can pass that one, I mean, you got to have a pretty fucking high IQ to pass the adult space camp one. Now my IQ is like 131, and that's a above average IQ, but it's definitely not a genius. So if I go back, like I'm really in for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to be up against people that are probably, well, they're all a bunch of geeks there, but I'm probably going to be the most socially, like, I'm going to be doing like, he's here. Oh, do you think Sasquatch exists?
What's another Sasquatch?
Oh, you don't know what Sasquatch is, Jake?
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Believe in Bigfoot. Chupacabra, nothing?
I believe in aliens. No
You
doubt.
do, Jake?
Yeah.
Jake, if you had an opportunity to go to space, would you do it?
Yeah.
Would you be scared?
No.
No? These bitches would.
Yes.
Does he believe in aliens?
Yes, this bitch would.
I am.
Is Russia taking me, or is
America.
okay?
NASA.
Yeah. Then
Why would you be afraid of Russia? They're more advanced than we are.
I.
I'd feel safer with the cosmonauts. They always come home.
Listen, no, but you know what? They do experiments on people and they don't tell you they're doing it.
Yeah.
They're
What about that
creepy.
astronaut that burned to death coming into the Earth? That wasn't a Russian. That was a
Was it
Didn't
Russian.
the
Apollo
Russians
12?
leave somebody in space? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. They're pretty cold. They're very cold people.
I know. That's why.
And we got the blood here. You know I'm married to a Russian, right?
Adrian is Russian?
Yeah, and he speaks it as well. Yeah, yeah.
Does he really?
Doesn't he speak several languages?
Arabic, Mandarin,
Yeah.
Spanish, English. Yeah. And
my
Jake's-
daughter's learning Mandarin. I think that's
Yeah.
a very important
Krista
language.
McCullough. Yeah, she was a teacher that went up into space and she ended up dying.
And
Well, all of them did.
when I went to space camp, everyone fell asleep in their little tubes. Jake was asleep. My husband was asleep. I went into the museum at like 2:00 in the morning. I wanted to, that some of the lights were still on. I was so at peace. I was able to look at all the artifacts, all the good stuff. And I came across these 6 bottles of Dom Perignon. And what they were they were encased with, the challengers, Krista McCullough's name and the rest.
Oh wow.
And it explains that they were waiting for them to have their return because they have a celebratory breakfast right before launch. And then they went up, and I think it was 9 minutes in, and that's when it exploded. I was a little kid at school, and I remember everyone was silent. And I said, "Oh my God," like that.
Yeah.
I was watching it. I was
was
watching
too.
it when it happened. Yeah,
Mhm.
I remember that.
While I was at space camp a couple of years ago, you won't believe what happened. We were in the cafeteria. It's not a place for fine dining. I had to eat tater tots and chicken nuggets and little chocolate milks and moon pies for a week. But
Is that what they get to eat in space?
I escaped. I went over the gate. I climbed over a gate to the rental car, and this was in Huntsville, Alabama, down by Laura. She lives near there. And I didn't know Laura back then. But if I was like, I need to escape. So I got into the car. I was like, just for a few hours. I was looking to find like a bar and grill, something. And I found a Target instead. I was like, oh yeah, I bought clothes, I bought groceries, I bought a whole bunch of shit, cleaning products. I had to get on a plane to get home. It was crazy. My husband was like, you're stupid for buying all this shit.
Molly, could you homestead?
No.
No?
No.
Oh,
Not
she's
even
so
with
bad.
Adrian, you know what I mean? Because he's got skills.
He's got mad skills, and so does Jake, but he's been here since March. So is Jake. I'm not a homely person. I actually have expressed to someone that this has gone on way too long.
But you don't think you could like buy 100 acres out in Montana, get some
No.
chickens and some goats?
No. I live in Hershey. That's
She's just fine.
I live near the Amish people. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Carla, I could drive to Carla's right now and be there and take her out to dinner tonight. They're opening our restaurants today, supposedly.
We have no restaurants open.
She
here.
likes oysters.
Yeah, she likes them
Yeah,
right
I
in
know.
the
She
throat.
loves oysters.
No, I don't.
Slimier the better.
No, I do not.
I
I do
love
not.
it that way.
Fill her up and send her home.
Oh, God. I could never eat that.
I want to know what you moan like when you have sex.
Oh, you don't want to hear that.
You speak to me like you'd be like one of those, give it to me, bastard, you motherfucker.
Slapping
Actually,
him.
that turns me on when someone's late.
Yeah, I could tell. I know. I'm reading it right now.
Yeah. It does. It turns
I
me
know
on.
that. I can totally tell.
The louder the moan, the more pleasurable. Yeah. It is.
God, I can't.
Come on, guys. Don't like.
Carla's blushing. I know it.
I know I am. I wasn't expecting that question.
How do you moan, Molly?
Me? It depends on if I want it to end.
Yeah, right.
Not your fake moan, your real moan.
Not your fake moan.
I try to be quiet. I try to moan, but I try to keep it quiet because I have a little boy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're not at home, Jake's nowhere around.
Well, I got to be careful of the rest of oh my God, he walked in last year. We went in the cabin, the ship, and we went to Bermuda. Thank God the sheet flew over us. Adrian was on top, and all of a sudden, he used his little key card to get inside the cabin to use the bathroom. And I'm going, oh my.
That happened to me last year too. I just told her we were wrestling. She got the point and left.
Oh my.
We're fighting over the remote.
What are you doing?
Well, I conditioned him to believe that you only have sex to conceive. And I'm getting a little older and wiser.
Are you kidding me?
He's gonna ask where your baby is.
Look, Molly.
He doesn't know
Jake
any
is
of
a
that.
very, very smart little boy.
What?
And he knows better.
Where?
My 16-year-old knows better.
No, I
Yes,
still
it
believe the same thing, which is why I tell my mother that every time she tries to tell me about sex with my dad, I'm like, no, we're adopted. There's a reason. 'Cause
Yeah,
you never did that.
I once, when I was 19, heard my mom's stepdad, and I was like, oh, and I still freak out thinking about that. I'll never forget it. It was New Year's Eve, Jesus Christ. And
Oh, happy birthday. Yeah, happy
Yeah,
birthday.
happy birthday,
Oh,
Molly.
yeah.
I was in your chat actually that day. I wish you happy birthday, but you
Did
never
you see
saw me.
with Vinny G?
Hmm?
Did you see me with Vinny G?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
God.
You did.
The
Is he
world
a
saw
hoot?
Vinny G, all of Vinny G.
He is
Yeah, we
such a
saw
hoot.
all of Vinny G.
Who hasn't?
Such a hoot.
Huh?
He's got a crush. He's got a major crush on you, Molly.
I think he's got a major crush on everybody.
No, I think it's you.
No,
It's mostly you. Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Aw.
it's you. I think he's obsessed with you.
I don't think he's
He loves
obsessed. I think Mona's obsessed. That's why I think he's obsessed. I don't think that. I think that I'm out of sight, out of mind with Vinny. I think that with other bitches, I think I'm all they can think about. And if I'm all you can think about, then you're an obsessed bitch. You're more than a fucking fangirl. You're a fucking obsessed, and it's scary and creepy at the same time. But no, I don't think that.
Very.
Yeah, I don't think that Vinny's obsessed. I think he gets. I mean, I am a fan favorite when it comes to the straight men in the
I
community.
don't know Vegas Barbie. Was she in there too?
Yeah, he likes her too.
Oh, she's pretty though. I've seen her
Yeah.
picture, but I don't really know who she is. But she is a
She
very, very
She
pretty
looks
girl.
like every girl in Vegas. Blonde, big tits, cute face.
Married to a rich guy.
I don't know. I don't know anything like personal about her.
I think
But
she's from the Boyd.
oh, is she? Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
I think she's from the Boyd. Boyd.
I somehow managed to win over the boy. And I didn't realize that they were watching me. So many of them in the beginning used to troll me. And then to see all those names just be so nice to me all of a sudden, and they were just watching and watching. And they do more watching than anything. But
I heard their trolls are when you get trolled by the Boyd, if they like you, they like you. Big
Yeah.
time. If they hate you, they hate you. And
Yeah.
they're ruthless. That's
Yeah.
what I've heard. So
yeah, I have no problem with the boy. I have no problem with like the ones who I know that are boy, like Bad Wolf, right? Jenny Jen, Vinny. Like everyone that I've met from the boy has been nice. I haven't met anyone because I don't think anybody really comes out and tells you that they're part of the boy, right?
no, I think it's just like I don't know. I don't even know really what the Boyd is. Bottom of YouTube. So I don't know what we are. We're in this stale
No,
dormant community.
we're the old ladies that go.
We're the boomers. I'm a boomer.
I'm not.
I am a boomer by association.
Yeah, oh, you're a boomer by association?
You're a boomer by association.
What does that even mean, boomer? Like baby boomer? What does that even mean?
Yes, it means baby boomer. I mean, anybody
baby
who's born
boomer.
64 or before
Or baby boomers.
is the baby boomer.
That's
And,
what
you know, apparently
It's
it's
supposed to be an
awful to be a
insult.
boomer.
You want to know something, Mrs. Demeanor? Mrs. Demeanor, I would rather have been born in 1950 and
Yep.
be on my way out
Yep.
and be a young buck at 21 in this world.
Yep.
No.
Me
Mm-mm.
too.
Amen.
The way that I see things, the way our government is changing, the way our news reporting is changing, the way the money and the currency and everything is changing. This
I
is
agree.
scary, and this is scary because I have a kid. Now, let me tell you something. If I was some loser that sat around all fucking day and slept till 2:00 in the afternoon and collected money, I wouldn't give a shit. I really wouldn't give a shit if I did drugs all day and partied all friggin' night. But I have a little boy that I'm like, shit, I have to eat. I have to eat. I have to eat well and I have to exercise and I gotta, watch out who's around him and I don't even let him watch the news.
Yeah.
I mean, he asks a lot of questions. and this corona thing, and you know I know what it's like to have a 14-year-old kid asking you questions about the coronavirus, and you're like, dude, nobody knows. How can they not know? And I'm like, nobody knows. I mean, you would wonder, why are they in a pandemic? Think, where are we living through the worldwide pandemic, and they're still sending astronauts into space? There's a spacewalk right now that's been going on for months that I've been watching. And did you notice that during that spacewalk, and I already called NASA 3 times the other night with Robbie on the phone, I asked them, I said, why is it that you've got astronauts in orbit right now, and we never got any up-close pictures of their view of Jupiter and Saturn? And my husband was like, don't do that. You're not allowed to question that. I'm like, the hell I'm not. I'm a concerned citizen. Yes, American flag. America.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so the 6th is going to be pretty interesting, you guys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be pretty interesting.
Yesterday was
What do you think is
interesting.
gonna
I don't know
happen?
if you watched the floor
I haven't,
proceedings at
Sam.
all, but it was a little bit of a horse race between Nancy Pelosi and Kevin McCarthy.
That
in the
was
House
pretty
for a bit.
badass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was badass.
What do you think about the election? What do you think about the election, Molly?
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
I think it totally fits well with 2020. Once, I'll tell you how I really felt, because I was live. I said, look at this. What made them go crazy was Florida. Remember, all those people in Florida, it's Miami that counts. Who lives in Miami? People from Cuba. People that have already experienced, right? Their ancestors who died on rafts and boats trying to get to America for freedom, that have already been through communism, socialism. They don't like it. They don't want to be there. And what happens? They shipped off all the Puerto Ricans, my country. My family's still in Puerto Rico. Remember when Trump sent all that food down to all those ships for all the food? And guess what? It was thrown in the dumpsters. That was their mayor that did that. That was not anybody else's fault. So remember, when Florida came in with a landslide for Trump, because remember, it's always Florida that is the tip. It's always at the end. It's always the hardest to count, and it came in so hard for Trump. And you will not sit there and tell me that Pennsylvania went for Biden. You will never convince me Michigan went for Biden. There's no way. There's no way.
How do you feel though? How do you feel though about our Supreme Court? Absolutely.
Doesn't want to see
I mean, they don't even want to hear it.
They don't want to see
And they're like, it's not our job. I'm like, that's your only fucking job.
That is.
That's your job.
But how I feel is, even if I absolutely was a diehard Democrat right now, and I'm not, I'm a libertarian.
Right.
I will never accept a false victory.
No.
Even if I met the Biden family, what I believe is happening is they desperately need to get Biden to come in to pardon his son for treason, and then that's when Kamala Harris steps in, and we are going to feel it in our pockets. And let me tell you something, when that gas starts shooting up, because it's already starting, our food's going to go up. More people are going to, with the fracking, half the people in Pennsylvania are going to lose their jobs. Guess what? Everyone's going to start getting desperate. Guess what? And she's already starting with her, we're going to take their guns away. Blah, blah, blah. You ain't taking my gun away. You're taking my guns away.
You
Shit.
sold yours. You sold yours on Craigslist a while back.
Yes.
Who?
I sold them a while back. Yes.
That's right. Just so you know.
I sold them.
You sold them on Craigslist a while back. Now you're going to get a fine
That's
because
what
you didn't
story
go
I'm sticking
through
with
ATF, but you'd rather pay that $12 fine than a $200 and take your gun away.
That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. What she said.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, that's what I think. And you want to know something? People should be angry, because you want to know something. Biden did not have a campaign. He
No,
did
didn't.
nothing.
He
Nope.
sat in his basement.
Right.
He refused to answer questions. He refused to be interviewed. He was if he was interviewed, he was by softball only. They just barely threw him softball questions.
I had a nice conversation with Scott Baio about this, and I said, these motherfuckers, and Scott, I said, these motherfuckers saw Florida, and what did they fucking do? They stopped fucking counting. You don't do that. That has never happened. Now, if you go on Parler, which is similar to Twitter, you will see the overwhelming video footage that you cannot put on Instagram, you cannot put it on Twitter, you cannot have it on Facebook, you can't even, and they even sent me an email. I'm sure they sent whoever here has a channel. You got an email about a month or two ago saying that we're not allowed to have videos up that question the election.
Right.
Yes, you got that. All right. So I'm not crazy. And I said, well, look at it.
Oh no, Brian's had a couple of his videos taken down. Shauna says, who said they were taking guns away?
Oh, Kamala Harris has been saying it.
Yeah, that's all she knows.
She's been saying it.
Yeah, she's anti, and she loves putting black men in jail. Loves it.
She sure does.
You're going to get a fine, a $200 fine in her plan for every gun you have a year. Like a tax. I'm sorry, not a fine, a tax. So say, like, my husband's from Alaska. So, I mean, he has guns that are generations, right, throughout his family. And it's just a way of life there. You have to. So having, 12 guns, that's a lot of tax, what's $2,400
Love you too, Shauna. Shauna says she's never heard her say that.
I did.
I have.
Yeah, I heard it.
Honey. I have.
Sure have.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting because she doesn't even like Biden. Like, why would you? Like, can you imagine if Christina and Carla really fucking hated each other and went at each other, and then they're gonna just team up on a channel?
No.
You know what I'm saying? No, you gotta have camaraderie.
It happens every day.
Oh, stop.
No, I'm just joking.
I mean, she even said that she believes his accuser had accused Biden of raping her. She was like, I stand with her. I'm like, wow. And let me tell you another thing. Always keep this in mind. And it's the same thing with that shady ass bitch. What is her name? Meghan Markle.
Oh, God.
When their
I
family,
love her.
I used to love her too.
I love her.
When their families come out, like their parents and their siblings, and say, yo, I'm just letting you know that we all can't stand her because she's a liar, she's a sneak, she's a phony, she's a fake.
And listen.
Because you want to know something? When you make it big, as far as being one of the first, well, supposedly, the first elected, official into the vice presidency, and you're not, she's not really even black. I mean, come on. All right, so she's got a Jamaican uncle, a grandfather, who owned over 200 slaves. Okay. Yeah. She doesn't like black people. She's Indian. She claims that she's black and she's working it fine. Do what we gotta do. But she's also kind of a hoe. She's a hoe.
Yeah, she slept her way.
Absolutely. She slept her way to the top with many married men, many people, officials, and all that stuff has came out about her. And you know what? She's, with her giggling, her nervous laughter, I don't know, that's not leadership to me. Leadership that I have seen and I've been very impressed with is that McEnany chick. What's her name?
McCaney. Yes.
The speaker for Trump.
McCraney. Is that her name?
No. McEnany. Yeah. You're talking about the press secretary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, McEnany. McEnany
that woman,
is her last name.
Is amazing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dory.
And I'm not even a feminist. And that woman is like, really speaks volumes. And I really love that she doesn't take anybody's shit. And she's classy. You can still be a tough woman and be classy and beautiful. I love that about her. And you know, what's her name wasn't really cute at all. Sarah Huckabee. She's not cute, but she's
I
very,
think she was
very
beautiful.
really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, so
No.
everybody has their own definition of what's
I think she's
beautiful.
beautiful too.
You know, most you can say that all men want somebody who's 5'6" and weighs. Wait, you know, you can say that men want somebody who's 5'6" and weighs 125 pounds. That's not true. Not all men like that. So, I mean, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder.
Yeah.
I don't think McEnany's pretty. I don't. I think
Really?
Dana Perino's pretty. Yeah.
Dana Perino's pretty, but she needs to. And I even sent her a message, and I said, "Tell your makeup artist to knock it off with the nude lip. You need red because of your skin and your hair color." And sure enough, what do you know? 3 days later, she was popping the red. Ha ha!
But see,
Yes.
some people don't think that's pretty. I don't. See, I think more natural's pretty. I think that there are people who
I
are
think
beautiful and no makeup, and that there's some people that the more makeup they put on, the worse they look.
I think some people, when they open their mouths and they just sound beautiful, and you know what
Yeah.
I mean? And it can go the latter
Okay,
too.
here's
When
an
they open their
example,
mouths,
and I'm
they
not
sound
trying
like
to
an
start
ass.
anything. I think Laura is more pretty when she wears less makeup. I swear,
I do too.
I do.
Yes.
I think she is prettier when she
She's a
wears
lot
makeup.
prettier without makeup. Yes. Absolutely. I've always said
My
that. I think I was
opinion.
the first one to say it.
know.
Remember, I was a makeup artist for many, many, many years, and I barely wear makeup. I barely wear it. I try not to. But I love the fact that I have the perfect lips and the perfect teeth for red lipstick. So I'm going to use it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I got the hair color. That's why I wear it. It's the only reason why I wear it. I want to take advantage of it because I'm not going to be able to do it forever. People
Beauty is defined by character. That's
But
true.
I think also the most beautiful part about any human being is their intellect.
Absolutely.
I think intellect is dead
And
sexy.
and their grace and their kindness.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Grace, poise, kindness. There's a lot of components. Like I can look at anybody and find something attractive about them. Yes.
Yeah.
Anybody.
I think you can find something attractive about everybody. Really. Everyone has something attractive
And none of
about
us are perfect. Not even me. Not even you, Carla. Not
Did
even
you hear the vaccine, what it's doing to facial fillers?
Yep, I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out.
I
Sorry.
know. I'm like,
out.
man, they need to come up with something else then, because I
What is
can't
it
go
doing?
grow.
What is it doing?
It affects women that have like Botox, Restylane,
What does it do, though?
I think
facial
it
paralysis, your facial paralysis, Bell's palsy, it can do anything.
it can create balls on your face. So if you have like the cheek
Oh.
fillers, yeah,
Ugh.
it'll accentuate. Oh, I can't. You know, I've been watching. I just now tuned in. It's been all winter, all quarantine, if you will. I didn't watch The Housewives, so I watched them like a week ago, and I noticed that they're not doing fillers. They're straight facelifts now.
I haven't gotten fillers in over a year.
You know, and I'm like, I wonder if any of them had gotten the vaccine and were affected by it. You know, I can tell you this, that they gained weight. All those ladies gained the quarantine 15.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to. I mean, I'm still doing my steps, and now that I have a little puppy, you know, it's easy to just. But the thing
Oh,
is,
your puppy is so cute.
isn't she? Have you seen her with her
Oh
little
my
baby?
God, I saw you holding her. She's adorable. What
Have
did
you
you
seen
name
little
her?
baby? Her name is Violet.
She is
Oh.
so cute.
Oh, they love her over at PetSmart. Oh my God, there was like a line of people wanting to touch her.
She's so tiny. How big will she get?
She's 3. She's 3 months old. She's a black pug, and she came from Dallas, and it was Barnyard Hard that helped me get her.
Oh.
When I went down to Texas to marry Two Tacos and Jen, her cousin brought me that pug.
Oh.
And I never thought in a million years that it was going to happen.
Yeah,
That's
because
a
you
great
always said
gift.
that's what you wanted. I think I might be the only person who lost weight during the holidays. Yeah, but the way you lost it, Ginger. That was sad.
No, you want to know something? I prayed for Ginger all the time. I was praying for her every day. I mean, to be on a stomach feeding tube. And then she sent me a picture when she was shopping. And I was like, you better have bought that fucking jacket.
So did
And
I.
she-
I said
Oh
the
my
same
God,
thing
is
to her.
that
I said, you
jacket?
better buy it. You
Ah.
better buy it. You want to know something, Ginger? Come on over to my house when you want. And I'm going to give you a bunch of dresses and stuff. I'll give you a bunch of stuff. Because I'm going to donate it. But I'd rather give it to someone fabulous. So make a trip out. Make a trip
Yeah.
out.
That one jacket that she showed us.
Yes.
Showed us a picture of it.
Oh,
She
I said,
looks
buy it now.
amazing. She looks amazing. You guys can't even imagine.
Ugh.
She needs
Yep,
to put that on.
And with a pencil skirt with that, I just can't get over it.
Yeah, that looks so good.
If you're a size 9 in shoe, you'll make out like a bandit because I'll even give you some shoes. I'm gonna send a purse. What is her name? Trisha. Truthfully Trish.
Truthfully, Trisha,
She doesn't have a purse.
he doesn't.
She told me she doesn't have a purse.
Oh, why not?
Said that she's like, I see you with your purses and blah 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 because I got a purse for my birthday. But the thing is like I bought it for myself for my birthday. Because when you're a life coach around this time, Christmas, New Year's, that's when you're getting the sessions. That's when you're getting the crazy sessions. It'll die down right at the end of January. So I was like, you want to know something? This purse, which I still haven't worn it yet, I had to have it. And I bought it. And my husband was like, you did not fucking buy that purse. How much was it? And I told him, and he's like, oh my God. He's like, where did you wear it? I go, the supermarket? Hello? The gym? Hello? But yeah, I'm going to send her a purse. Am I going to send her a YSL or a Chanel purse? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to send her a nice purse. And she'll have a nice little purse. And she'll be like, oh my God, Monica likes to put in these cute purse. She is nice.
She seems nice. I think she went through a lot with her ex-husband.
I think she's over it now.
He's
And I
kind
like
of he's kind of a dick, from what I've seen.
From what I don't know much about him, and I don't even know his channel, but I think they'll just find it like a little weird and creepy the way that him and that girl, that they just try to go above and beyond to prove that they're so happy together. Like, it's kind of like Facebook. Have you ever been on like Facebook and people are like, my sister used to do that. My sister used to be like, I love my husband so much. Oh my God, I have the best husband in my whole world. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, I love you, darling. I love you. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, who are you trying to convince, us or yourself? And then sure enough, boom, he had a girlfriend for a year and a half.
Oh my God.
Married 32 years, divorcing right now, court right now. And that's the thing.
Oh.
If you're happy with your mate, it doesn't need to be put on display. Like you've seen my Facebook. I'm not overly like, oh my God, I'm gonna
You blocked me on Facebook, Molly.
I did, yeah, I blocked. You want to know something?
You blocked everybody. I think you said that. You
I
blocked
blocked
everybody.
Robbie, and I talk to him every day. You want to know why I blocked you? Because when I have you guys on there, I get 15,000 Facebook requests from people in the fucking community.
Yeah, but I don't think I ever.
Why do you get those? Mine's on lockdown.
And that's what the thing. I had to put it on mine. And the thing is people from Facebook would come up. Well, and they actually had a Patreon. And I'm not going to say the person's name. She's a Patreon, which I let the Patreons be on my Facebook. They love it. And one of them kept arguing with my mother and my brother and being mean to my friends. And all because of political shit. And I'm just like, listen. I don't care if you're a feminist left. Well, I don't care. I'm still going to respect that. And fine, I don't believe in certain things, but I'm not going to get on you and fight with you on your, what do you call it? And when I get my mother calling me up and she's got her fucking cigarette in her mouth and she's FaceTiming me saying, who's that motherfucker talking all that shit, yo? I'm like, Mom, oh my God, she's a patron. Well, tell her I'll kick her in her fat little ass. Like, I was like, all right, Mom, I'll handle it. And then my brother is like, who's this bitch? And I'm like, don't worry about it. Just please, just don't. So don't take it personally. I mean, you still have a wrench on my channel. I still have a wrench on yours. We're still friends. We just never met.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't have, I just like, we were in Messenger, and then all of a sudden I was like, no Messenger. And I was in Messenger with Science Girl, and she completely blocked me too. But
Wow.
I won't talk about
Oh,
her.
I got blocked too from her. So
I'm not talking about her, but I'm not very impressed. So
neither am I.
No.
Neither am I. I'm not
because I
impressed.
never messaged her first. Never. You know.
I think you want to know what it is, the whole thing with Science Girl. It's just a letdown. It's just a disappointment. That's all it is. Is she a bad person? I'm not going to say no. I don't believe she's a bad person. But has she been a disappointment to me and a few others? Yes. And I think a lot of people are biting their tongues. And I've told my Patreons to don't talk about her, don't bring her up. You know, just that's it. And Ginger Locks knows. Ginger Locks knows that. And then Ginger Locks has been like, you know, I in private, you know, because we do a group thing, and they're like, oh my God, look at all this bullshit. Just about some people on here in general.
Yeah.
And you see the bullshit. And there's people that really want you to believe what they believe. I'm not talking about just Science Girl. I'm talking about a lot of these people. Like, let me ask you a question, Misdemeanor and Carla. For real, don't you find it oddly strange the way that people are just recycling their friendships, recycling their loyalty, dispersing it, and then grouping up when they hate each other, and then the others follow like a bunch of hyenas going after
Well,
a
I was
lion?
accused of doing that. I was accused of recycling friends, and I don't do that. Once you leave me, you're my friend, and you leave me, that's it. I'm done. You know, I mean, like, I'm not going to go back for more.
Well,
That's
yeah,
not-
I think
I
it's
mean,
I
that's
think it's
not
pretty common
recycling.
human. I think it's pretty common human behavior, because if you think about it, if you back off and look at the people in your real life, they do the same crap. There's always been cliques. There's cliques even in grade school. You had cliques, middle school, high school, college, at work. There's cliques, and it's no different than here. There are cliques, and you just trade out cliques. When you fall out with one, you go try to get in another one. Or you try to move up the click world, the click ladder. Some clicks are higher up than others, and there's
Miss
the
Simona, I think I really am okay on my own.
exactly.
Yeah,
I think
I am. I'm better off.
that's
Let's
where I'm
take-
at. I just sit back and watch the clicks and
And
laugh.
it's interesting you say that. I had a lot of people that were told. Many people like Bombshell. Just recently, Barnyard. What's your name? What's his name? Evil Abe. All these people have told me, I hated you, but because, and someone in the what's RDA, they had told me in the beginning, we were told to hate you, and I said why, and they were the only ones that gave me an explanation. And I think it was Cosmic. Cosmic said, "Oh, we were told that you were like a little stuck up. I'm not stuck up, and that you're like really materialistic." No, I'm not. I don't think so. Some people will argue that, but I work. I pay for my own shit, and sure enough, a lot of people do sit back for a while.
Don't you
Oh,
think
wow.
subs, though, are kind of naive, and they just go to a channel and believe absolutely everything a creator says when they're trying to bring someone down? Like,
I
don't you
think a lot of them are addicts.
And
they just want to sit there and watch and believe the negativity.
Well,
And
negativity. Well, that's what bewilders me, because I'm more attracted to a positive mind. I'm more attracted to people that are like Vinny G. He makes me laugh. I'm definitely gonna go to Vinny G over there where he's playing music and saying crazy things like, that fucking cunt. Like, that's funny to me than hearing Laura really mean it when she says the C word. Like, she means it. And it's to really get under someone's skin or because she's angry. And anger and misdemeanor, you will know what I'm saying. Anger, people that are depressed, people that are, negative people, negativity is contagious.
Yeah, and there's crisis people too. There are people who cannot exist without some form of crisis
Exactly.
going
and
on.
I talked about that. Damaged people, they're attracted to those types of people.
It's what's familiar to them. I mean, it's
because it's all they know.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
They take these verbal beatdowns, and they don't feel. It's the only place where they can feel better is by watching someone else abuse other people. Do you get what?
Don't you think some people are they victimize one person and they just go after them and go after them and go after them and go after them?
Yeah, they did it to me. Remember?
Well, yeah, Jen. Jen's another one.
Yeah.
I mean, she took a lot of heat from people that don't know her.
Is I didn't even really understand what it was all about. Because I wasn't really involved with it. So when Mandy Bell was like, blah, 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 I was in a hotel somewhere. I think I was in Tulsa. And she was like, I'm going to blast Life with Jen. I said, all I know was she was a friend on my Facebook and then didn't say shit. And then all of a sudden she was like, you guys are all fucking psycho. And then she blocked me. I said, that was fucking it. I go, that was the extent. And the thing is, I was like, how could that whole thing with Life with Jen had held any war with me if the only exchange was her saying, "Oh, you guys are all a bunch of fucking psychos."
But why is it okay for some people to forgive other people, and it's not okay for, other people?
Or even better, why is it okay for people you've never even met or don't even really deal with on a daily basis to come in and say it's not okay for you to forgive someone? Yeah. That's what I find absolutely bizarre and actually kind of funny.
Here's my relationship. My relationship with Susan and Carla is no one's business.
Mm-hmm.
Right or left, wrong,
precisely.
Up or down, none of anybody's business.
Precisely.
Like if my relationship with anybody on this platform or a friend in real life, it wouldn't be any of y'all's business, correct? Nobody would appreciate that. So therefore, I don't have to explain or apologize or even expect any more from people that, don't have that kind of level of intelligence, I guess. I don't want to, put people down, but just even just being an adult or an adult woman, with true friendships. So I don't have to do any of that with anybody but these two. And I've done that and we've moved on and it's been a wonderful relationship. It really has. It's made us stronger and closer. We were just talking about this the other day, how much closer we are, and,
I'm just see, I don't understand why they can pick on one person and re-victimize them over and over and over. And I mean, everything out of their mouth is Life with Jen did this and Life with Jen did that.
She's done nothing.
So much worse on YouTube and people be forgiven or forgotten about what they've done.
I don't ever want to be associated with anybody that's even putting my name in their mouths because I know that most of them have done, I guess, way worse. And I didn't know that at the time. So I really kind of took it hard. But looking back, realizing that all of these people that had, spewed all of these hateful things about me really have done much worse.
Well, and it's kind of no different. I think what I'm starting to realize, I guess, is kind of no different than what I've preached about as far as the election was concerned. If you just, sit back and let the government take care of you, then don't bitch about what they feed you. Okay. It's kind of the same way when you get used to your world operating a certain way, when you get used to people coming on and just saying the most horrific and despicable things about other people, then it's just going to get worse. It's not going to get any better. I don't know why we got used to that. At what point people find that acceptable all of a sudden, that it's okay to do that.
I think a lot of people especially in that community, are fucking psycho. I'm not ever going to take that back. You know, there's, I don't know a better word for it. I can't.
I don't know. I don't. It's kind of gone off the rails, and I don't understand it. I just kind of stay away from it.
If you stay away from it
Hmm.
and you don't see it for a week or two,
Yep.
and you get lost, you see all these new people, you don't know what they're talking about,
Yep.
blah, 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 you have earned your headspace back.
You
have,
won.
yeah, you really did. And to be quite honest with you, I am not interested in who is fighting with who and who is
Exactly.
fighting with who. I could not care less at all. And that's the thing. Like, I'm glad that you got away from that crap. And I know that they, Carla, and I know that they try and say, oh, Carla's only getting 40 people in her life. Who cares?
We got
Carla
the 40
don't
good
care.
ones. We got the
Yeah,
40
we
good
got
ones.
the 40
Yeah.
people that I
Carla
want
don't
to have
give
in
a
my
shit.
life. Who cares? You know what? Who cares?
Let me tell you something, want to know something crazy? Jay Shetty, who's one of the greatest life coaches in the world, who's got like what, 3 million followers? Sometimes he goes live and there's only like 600 people.
Yeah.
Okay, it does not. I don't get anything saying that Carla's on. I just have a mental note that it's the morning and she's on. Period. She's
Yeah.
kind of like our Joy Behar, you know.
Oh, don't call her
Stop it.
that.
Oh my
That was
God.
mean.
Okay, the rookie. Yeah, Joy
I
Behar.
know, but that's not what's important to me, Molly. I am not building an empire.
No, I know. You're
I'm
just
not building. Do I have a membership? I have a membership at the lowest level. I
I'm
don't have
building an empire.
Patreon.
I
have
am.
at the lowest level, and like I'm not here to make money. I'm not building an empire, so it doesn't matter to me.
I
if I get
am. I'm
Yeah.
building.
150 views on one video. It
I'm
doesn't
building
matter.
an empire with 150,000 acres in Montana.
Yes.
And I win the lottery. That's the only thing.
You
But
can't.
what I find disheartening is the subs more than anything. They will believe absolutely, no matter what a creator says, they will believe them, and they
They
Yeah.
weed themselves
You all
out
the
that
time.
way. You know, they weed themselves
The
out
worst-
that way.
The worst thing that you can do every time someone does this, I cringe. It goes right, and a lot of people do it, and you guys know who. Every time someone starts shouting, if
Hi,
you
Joy.
support this person, get out of my chat. You do not want to speak to adults that way. Every time I hear, and sometimes it's people that I like. I hear them and I just do a face plant. I put my hand in over my face and I'm like, you can't, I don't care how angry you are. You have to watch out what you say to people. You cannot come in a position of authority and try to, say to grown adults that if you do this, then no, you can't. Listen, you've never seen me say, if you support Laura, then you can't come here. I would never say that. If you support whoever, I don't care. I don't care what you fucking watch.
Yeah.
Never. You've never heard it. You also don't hear me say in all of my 500 videos, subscribe to my channel. I never say that.
I never think saying I have, like lately I've been saying like and subscribe, but I don't usually say it. I forget to say it. And I don't put up a PayPal, and I don't, if someone donates to me through a super chat, yeah, that's it. But I'm not really putting up, and I've told my mods, I don't tell my mods to put up a PayPal. I'm not an eBay. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to talk to you.
I am, definitely. I didn't go through all that crap for nothing. I need to be compensated. And you want to know something? Thankfully, the work that I did 2 years ago is paying off now. Those videos are still rolling. And a lot of those right now, I'm getting insane comments. I mean, I've never had a video get so many fights, horrible comments than the video of Michael Alec that I just put out last week. Remembering Michael Alec. Michael Alec was in the 90s, he was a club kid. And these young people used to go to I was 17 at the time. They used to go to Limelight and they used to dress all crazy and they were called the club kids. They made a movie about it and it's called Party Monster with Macaulay Culkin. Now, Michael Alec was high on drugs, right? They used to dress up, go to the clubs, and clubs would pay them, and they were getting famous just for going
Oh,
clubbing.
was he gay? Was he gay?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I remember that
And then
story.
he murdered and dismembered his friend, went to prison, and he got out a couple of years ago. I did speak to him on Facebook. I believe that we're still friends. I don't know. But he served his time, and I made a video that says, "Remembering Michael Alec, rest in peace, Angel." So that got everybody in a they got everyone's panties in a bunch, because in a way it's remembering him, but they're saying, how can you say rest in peace, Angel, knowing that he killed his friend and dismembered his body, and now he gets out and he dies of a heroin overdose? Well, there's a slippery slope with that, and I think you guys will all agree. He served his time, but then he learned nothing in the end and died of a friggin' overdose. He got a second chance, got out, and died of an overdose. It's a phenomenal story. They made a movie. Macaulay Culkin was excellent in this movie. Chloe Sevigny. It was a great movie. It was such a striking story of what actually happened in that apartment. And I wrote, remembering Michael Alec, and people were like, remembering that piece of shit, blah, 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 blah. And then other people were like, oh, he will always be remembered as blah, blah, blah. And then people are fighting. They're going back and forth. And then they're attacking me for putting up the video. And I'm just like, dude, this guy created a phenomenon. He's, as far as pop culture goes, what he did was, the story was unbelievable. But when I made it, it was, we remember what you did. We remember your past. We remember what you're really famous for. And it's not being an artist or being a club kid. It's you killed your own friend when you were high on drugs. When you was, I mean, they were supposed to be like, we all looked up to these club kids. We all looked up to them. You know, imagine having a life where you can go out every night in New York City, you and 5 of your best friends dress up with crazy makeup, crazy clothes, platform shoes, angel wings, glitter, get everything for free, and everybody's celebrating you. And the paparazzi was around them. They were living the life, and they were getting paid thousands of dollars to just go out and party, and everyone wanted to be around them. And then this horrible tragedy happens. So yeah, the comments are, and the thing is, I don't know what people want to attack me, but I'm just like, read between the lines, like legit. Like, and then this guy from New York did a documentary on him, and he found me and he was like, can you put the link up of the documentary that we filmed just before he died? And I was like, holy shit. Like, he was like, it's not even ready yet to be released. He was like, and he gave it to us. And everyone was asking for this documentary, but you hear him talking after he got out of jail, and he never even talks about the guy that he killed. That's why I wrote, rest in peace, Angel. I don't know. It's a funky story. It's a funky story. And it's sad. It's sad.
I saw that movie.
I mean, did he even ask him about the kid that he killed?
Nope. I watched it and I was like,
Because I'm just thinking, okay, because I've got a son who I cherish, you know. I mean, he's my world.
Of course.
And if one of his friends killed him and dismembered him, check it. I'm not going to, yeah. And he gets out.
He served like 15 years, 15.
First of all, I have a problem with the sentence. There's that, you know.
Yeah.
And beyond that.
He was high.
Yeah. And like you said, he gets a second chance at life, which my son wouldn't have because he's dismembered and dead.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a slippery slope. But guess what? There's comments under there saying, yeah, we will remember you as always being a fucking piece of shit. And they're in there saying, rotten hell. I've never gotten comments on anything that I've ever put out like that. Yeah. Anything. And people have seen it and they're like, holy shit, the comments on there are insane. I'm just like, yeah.
I don't understand the phenomenon of true crime and the internet at this point. I don't understand groups of human beings that have common sense and a reasonable intellect who will go to extremes of like threatening to hurt each other in real life over verdicts in crimes that have nothing to do with them. That's my new rabbit
I
hole.
understand what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand it. It's taken.
Well, Miss Steiner, look at the fan club of Chris Watts.
That's what I don't understand.
Oh, God, I
There
don't
are people
understand
in this community that we know that really do believe that Shanann brought it on herself.
Yes. And I don't understand.
That really
But beyond that, I mean, I get people taking a side. I get that. I mean, I get that I can sit here and I can listen to all the facts, the evidence, and come up with my own conclusion and my own thoughts. But I own that. That's mine. And I don't feel this drive, this unending, insane drive to go out and just beat the crap out of people verbally or in text, that they're going to see my point. They're going to agree with me, or else I'm going to just shame them from one end of the planet to the other. That is so bizarre to me. I can't even tell you. I mean, I have to sit back and go, what is wrong with our society that we're really going to get this vehemently insane about a verdict, one way or the other, either side? You know what I mean? And they carry it on for years. They go on for years about it. It's like, dude,
Well,
let it
did you
go.
hear about Casey Anthony?
I mean, yeah, I was pissed off. I mean, I did not. They didn't, but they didn't prove it. They did not prove it. Even, you know what? As much as I wanted them to, sitting there watching that entire trial, I cannot say that they proved their point. They didn't.
Are you
Shame on
referring
them.
to her being a private investigator now?
Yes, she's
Melissa?
going to be a private investigator. She
Oh, dear God.
chloroformed her fucking baby, okay? She didn't give it Xanax. In order to make chloroform, all you need is some bleach and some rubbing alcohol. You put it
It's
together.
bleach and ammonia.
Ammonia.
Mhm.
Are
Is
you
it
sure
ammonia?
it's ammonia?
Yeah.
It scares me that
Don't
you know
don't
this
ever like use bleach and ammonia
together to clean.
together.
I'll
I'm
have to
pretty
remember
sure chloroform was rubbing alcohol and bleach.
You might
Yeah.
want to check it. I just know that even cleaning myself, that was kind of like the golden rule.
Yeah. Well, I know that the golden rule, what's deadly is bleach and ammonia. I know that that could be, that could take you out. That could take a whole house out. I mean, really. But this bitch legit put her little baby in the fucking trunk, okay?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she can go out and get laid and party and go to fucking clubs. But what no one asked is this. This is what I want to know. Why, if Casey lived at home with her parents, and I've been to that house, why is it that Casey's parents seemed so, oh, Kaylee, why wasn't she babysitting? If they knew that their daughter was a wild child and knew that the baby daddy took off or died, I don't know what the hell. I don't know. I get all these hoes mixed up. Farrah Abraham, friggin' Casey Anthony. The only one that I don't get mixed up is my favorite. I like Jodi Arias. She's my favorite. I like her. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I like her. She's nuts.
Oh my God.
I like her. I like her.
Carlos.
Oh my God.
her.
I can't stand her.
Oh, I would
Cannot
sell with her.
stand that bitch.
Oh, I would love to have her on
I'll
my
have some go-arounds with that one.
I'd rather have her on my panel than Kim Kardashian.
Oh my God. She
Yeah.
is so arrogant. She, oh,
I would rather have her on my panel.
I can't even with
That
her.
is Carla's biggest enemy.
Carla's triggered.
I can't stand
Oh,
Jodi
how
Arias.
could you not like Jodi Arias?
Oh
She-
my God.
Yes.
Don't get me started on her.
This is my
I
point right here.
I know.
can't stand her.
You're seeing it
Stand
happen
her. I
live.
don't know how you can even like her.
Oh
She's
my
not
God.
even likable. She's
Oh my
like the most arrogant piece of shit on this planet. Honestly.
I believe she's a sociopath. I
She
think
lied. Yes, she's a sociopath. Psychopath.
Yeah, think about it. That girl
Freaking use. She took the
planned it. She said this is gonna be
domestic violence back 20 years. Oh my God.
Like, She deserved death. She did deserve death. She did.
Yes, she deserved death.
She did. But you know what? She talked them into it and said, "Hey, I recycle. You should keep me alive." That's what she said in court. Remember?
She said that.
Yeah, you don't remember? She was like,
No,
"I recycle."
I didn't
No,
watch.
I
her.
know
Carla would.
why she kept me alive. Because I'm going to donate my hair every 10 years. Oh,
Yes,
no.
she did say that. Yeah, she said a lot.
Jodi Arias hair. I put it on a voodoo doll. And
I
poke
do.
it-
I would love to get a fucking letter from there.
Can't stand her.
This is the
I
thing.
really
What at first I was shocked at what she did. I mean, the crime. What? 27 stab wounds.
27 stab wounds.
Off the head.
But what if that
Yeah,
was your son?
to the head.
What if that? Would you still like her? But wait,
I
would
like
you?
it.
He was fucking
her ass. Well, let's try to beat her ass. She left that pug. She left his pug there in the bedroom, closed the
he
door.
sure did.
No food, nothing. That fucking
But
cunt.
listen, if seriously, in all seriousness, if that was your son that she had done that to, would you still feel the same way about her?
When I heard
Would
the
you
evidence,
find her intriguing and
I didn't
fascinating?
I found her intriguing. I felt sorry for her, and I understood why she did it. He was playing with her. He was. I think that
Yeah,
he was.
but how many guys do that? Who deserves what he got? Nobody.
I don't think he deserved it. I think she was a little extra about her ways of going about it.
Well,
I
you
mean-
know what bothered me the most was her using the domestic violence defense when she fucking slit his throat from ear to the point that he was almost decapitated. Oh my God.
We should have a battle royale.
Yes,
Yeah, we will. Oh, yeah, we
the
should.
Jodi Arias Battle Royale.
Carla knows her
Pros and
stuff.
cons. Oh, you don't know how many Facebook groups I was in. You know,
I would love it. Me and you.
sure.
Me
Name the time. Name the time and the place. I'll be there.
Uh-oh.
Because
It's
I
an
tell-
epic showdown
Tell you what,
throwdown.
Molly, that is one trial that I followed. You asked me anything about that trial.
You can ask me anything about it. Have you seen it?
And that
Have you seen
judge
picture of her?
pissed me off.
And you see her big snatch. Have you seen that picture?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I saw it all.
You,
I
guys,
saw it
you
all.
still have it on your phone?
What?
Oh, they showed it. They showed it. It was like they took
Her
porn.
punani?
Yes, her punani.
Yes.
At the front door.
Yes. She's bent over. I showed it to my husband. She's bent completely away from the actual vagina. He took that photo of her.
Yeah,
But listen, did your mother not tell you that, listen, there are guys in college, in high school, college, whatever, that there's women that they sleep with and there's women that they take home to mama and marry. Okay.
Yes.
So if you're, like my mama used to say, if you're stupid enough to lay down with them, don't expect them to marry you. Don't expect them to be that guy. Right.
Mhm.
Surely she heard this at some point in her life, but then she
Yeah.
wants to act like, oh, no, he's going to want me. No, he doesn't,
Her
girl.
house and hides behind a Christmas tree because she was invited to a Christmas party.
Burden for him and
Hi,
everything.
Amy Jane.
I mean, if you look at them aesthetically, they look like a cute little couple. And
Amy Jane. Actually, I don't care about the clip channels. They can clip away, clip whatever they want. I'm
Thank
like,
you.
I'm out so over clip channels.
I love it. Crazy. No, it's what's funny is the best clip was full on drama. When she got you where you're like, I'm a really sweet person. And then you hear her going, fuck you! I was like,
Oh, I'm just passionate about certain subjects. I mean, Jodi Arias is one. Like,
She's
that
born
video
in my time.
about you was awesome. You have to admit that was a funny
Oh,
video.
well, okay, I will give full on drama kudos for
That was
being
a fun video.
Yeah.
And it was the way she did it. Fuck you! Well, I'm a really sweet person.
Well, did you see Robbie's? I liked Robbie's better with Sandra. That was the better one.
Sandra.
Oh my
Aw.
God. That was a good one. That was a very good one.
I think that was the best.
Sandra, rest in peace. He's got a new little one though.
I
Carol.
told him to get one. I told him to get one, and he did.
Yes, he did.
legit went and got
And
one.
he
I
just
told him
loved
to get
her.
one. He did.
That was
Got a
fast.
new one named Carol.
Carol.
I told him
God.
to name it Veruca, and he didn't listen. He didn't listen. I said, name it Veruca. It's the name of my car. It's a hot name. And he's like, Veruca from Charlie the Chocolate Factory? And I said, yes, I want it now, Daddy. I want a Golden Goose. And he goes, I hate that fucking bitch. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh, why all the haste? And he goes, her name is fucking Carol. I was like, all right. All right. And then he gave me a video of Sandra and Carol. I guess they're these characters on a TV show that either are friends or foes. I don't know where he comes up with half the shit that he does. But he calls me at 3 o'clock in the morning with craziness. And he was crying at the tanning salon. When he called me, he goes, Sandra's gone. I go, where are you? At the tanning salon. I was like, epic, epic. I wish I was one of those people that like recorded calls every time someone from YouTube called. Oh my God, I could make an amazing videos of the crazy shit that people say to me. Starting with Robbie. Robbie's the one that keeps sending me nude pictures. And I said, my husband can see everything on my phone and my computer. Stop it. He goes, well, they're not me. It's Aaron Carter. And I'm like, yeah, but was it Aaron Carter after he was 18? Before he was 18? Asshole. He's like, I haven't thought about it.
Well, we will have that Jodi Arias discussion, but I can't promise I will keep my cool because where she's concerned, I hate that bitch. I'm telling you, I hate that bitch with a passion.
When are we gonna do it? We need to
Well,
make
you
a date.
name the time and tell Ginger Locks and she'll tell me.
We're gonna have to do some heavy advertising, y'all.
Yes, we'll have to do something.
Yeah, the build up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It'll be fun. It's all good, Molly. All good.
I'll do
It's all
an
good.
intro.
I just have a really. I've been in every Jodi Arias group there is on Facebook. So.
Instead of Rumble in the Jumble, it could be Jingle in the Jailhouse. I don't know.
Because you want to know something? I would totally be fine if we were cellmates. I'm not afraid of her. I'm not afraid of her.
I'm not afraid of her. I just think she's
How about
gross.
that? How about that?
How about that?
I think she would hit on me. I definitely think she would hit on me. But
But I'm gonna call it a day now. It's been 2 hours and I'm starving. So let Ginger
why
Locks
don't you
know.
go get yourself some clams? I gotta go to the supermarket.
Oh yeah, I'm good. Molly, don't ever do a video where you're eating them because I will woof.
Do it, Molly.
Do
I will
it.
pay you. I will pay you to mukbang either clams or
Yes.
raw oysters.
Come
I have a
with
lot
me.
of caviar.
Watch it.
You what?
I'm gonna watch
I
it.
have a lot of caviar from Russia.
No, it's got to be something slimy and that resembles, that word that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, she just says it,
But
like
no,
okay.
you know what? And that's what I don't understand. I do like buttermilk, and it does resemble even the color resemble LaDonna.
There's LaDonna. It's
We
about
went
damn
down a
time.
rabbit hole today.
Well, make sure that you use buttermilk when you're dipping your chicken cutlets in the egg. Buttermilk.
Yep.
That's what you
Over
want to
fried chicken. I've made fried
You have
chicken.
to
with
use buttermilk. Let it soak in the buttermilk, your egg, a little bit of flour, and then you could do a double coating, and then make sure you fry your chicken in peanut oil at all times.
Yes.
Have you ever tried frying it in the air fryer?
I don't have an air fryer. I'm old school.
Okay. See,
I'm
I
not-
don't know if that would work in the air fryer. I really don't.
No, a lot of things don't.
Can I tell you another secret with fried chicken?
Hmm.
If you will get a paper bag, just a regular paper bag, and put all of your like cornmeal. Some people do cornmeal and a flour mix. I just do straight flour and season it.
It's not a
Do you
secret.
dip?
They can bake. Who are you trying to kid over here? Mr.
Well, no,
Nerd?
because most people that you see on television, they don't do that. They dredge it in the buttermilk and the egg. Most of them don't even use buttermilk. They just use milk if they use that, and egg. And then they put it in another bowl with the flour in it. Don't do a bowl with flour in it. Put that in a paper bag. Drop your chicken in there and then shake it.
And then
a
you
shaker
can rest the bag.
That's like shake and bake.
Yeah.
It
Well,
is. She thinks she's trying trying to outsmart us. Like we don't know what shake and bake is.
No.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's
shake and
shake
bake is
and
a
bake,
commercial.
not
And I have yeah, exactly.
But shake and bake is a
not
commercial
health.
crap product that I would
It is
never
gross.
have in my
It is gross.
kitchen.
It is
So
gross.
no.
Jake loves shake
Yeah.
and bake pork chops. He's so cute.
Does he
My
really?
mom used to have the recipe for Kentucky Fried Chicken, their flour mixture, but I don't have it anymore. And it tasted just like Kentucky Fried Chicken.
It's because the colonel found out about it and came and confiscated it.
And he did. Yes.
Yes, he
he
did.
did.
Sure did.
All right, guys, I gotta go food shopping.
Okay, Marissa.
Sounds
we'll do that.
Have
We'll do
fun.
that, Jody Arias.
Nice to see you again, Jen and Misdemeanor, and thank you for having me up. Carla,
Yeah.
everyone in the chat, hello, Happy New Year. Bless
Happy
you.
New Year.
to you
Happy
and happy
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy my
Yeah.
birthday.
Well, enjoy the new year.
Jeez. I would just want to travel. I got my new passport. They sent me my old one back. I got it.
Why?
They sent it to me like a month later, but I got it back. And I was really upset because they sent me the new passport, which has no stamps, but I had 11 pages filled in my other one. I was like, no, Adrian. And he was like, why did you give it to them? You don't have to. And then all of a sudden I got it in the mail. They gave it back to me. So I was like, I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again. So yeah. Now I want to go to Tokyo. I want to go to Tokyo again. That's all I want to do. I want to go to Tokyo. So,
Audra, we're just going off. I'm sorry.
Aw.
I'm sorry. But you can watch the replay.
Well, tell Audra what we're going to be doing soon.
We're going to do a debate on Jody Arias.
Me and her are going to go head to head.
Yeah, we're going to head to head.
It might get
I
bloody.
can't imagine
That's all I
anyone
know.
feeling sorry for her. Well, I'm not going to say anymore.
It's going to be hilarious. It's
Don't
gonna
give
be
away all your
hilarious.
tactics.
It will be.
It will. Especially how worked up you get.
I do get worked. I get worked up over her because of
Shut up,
her.
Mom. Shut up, Mom. I need to get another cup of coffee. Oh, that's fun. Now I'm talking to now.
She'll be on your panel, so you can kick me off at any time.
Her son. That bitch, lightly.
How dare you tell me to shut? Oh, you know what? I told the truth to shut the fuck up once, and she goes, "Who the hell do you think you're talking to?"
I think it's funny until someone tells me to shut the fuck up.
Oh, I told her to. It was on Diane's panel too. I said, "Will you shut the fuck up?" She goes, "Who the hell do you think you are?" Me, and that's when I wasn't. I don't think I even had 1,000 subs at that time.
You probably got them that day. All of a sudden, boom, there's 1,000 subs.
I went up 30. Oh,
Oh my God.
so good. So good.
He deserved it.
All right. I'm
I
going to
bet you
take my
that I'll
husband
have
to
more
the
people
doctor.
vote, Molly. I'll have more people on my side than your side.
I know. That's what's going to make it great.
Oh, competition. Here it comes.
Yeah. Competition.
But I think that when people hear why I sympathized with her, and I think
Carla
every
won't.
woman, every
I
woman,
know I won't.
Carla will say,
there's
I
going
don't
to be a
get this
small part
up.
of
My
every single woman that will identify with being so emotionally hurt. But the thing is she went to way beyond drastic.
I'm just saying, I have been okay. We're going to save it for the debate
Yes.
because I'm gonna give Carla notes that she can use against you.
Oh, trust me, I don't need
I'm
no.
gonna have the little earpiece in her ear going, say this, Carla, say that, Carla, say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like,
And then I'm going to have
Oh,
Brian
evangelist.
John texting me. Say
Who?
this. Like, Twitter.
You're gonna have Brian St. John on your side?
oh, hell
That's
no.
no fair. He fights dirty.
I have to say, I believe Darlie Roudier is guilty. I always have. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Me too. Actually, I'm on your side there. I do believe she's guilty.
And the thing is I'm not saying that Jodi Arias is not guilty. I believe she should have gotten the death penalty. But I'm saying that I sympathize with where her head was at, but she went extra by meditating. Don't drive from the top of California all the way down with an upside down license plate. She said, this is going to either go my way or no way.
Yeah. And see, that's
Hey,
what
we
that's
can't
what's
debate it
concerning
here.
with
We
all
gotta
the people
say
that I
something to
know.
debate.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
When do you want to do it?
Right, Audrey, he was a
Well,
pig, but
you decide
He
and
was
tell,
a fucking pig. Yes, he was.
I would rather destroy the man in other ways and have him
No,
still walk in the earth
I'm
knowing he
gonna
was getting
save it.
destroyed. You know what I mean?
I gotta save it. I'll see you in the fucking ring, Carla.
Here it goes. It's on. It's on.
okay, you got it.
You wanna go against the Russian? Let's go. Come on, Rocky. You wanna go against the Russian? I will break you. I will break you. Let's fucking go. It's coming.
Don't get me started about
We'll
Jody.
do it on my prize
Stand
night.
a bit.
I'll do my prizes and then give away my
Okay.
prizes.
When
and
is
then we'll
that?
do it.
When is
It's,
it?
I give away my prizes next week.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
Okay.
have a week to get ready.
Lots of time to get ready.
Good
Yeah.
deal.
Rumble. Get ready to rumble.
yeah. Hey, the good thing is she's where she belongs. You know, the ladder, but you know, she's not ever getting.
I really don't think she got what she really deserved. I'm leaving it. I'm saving it for next week. In my opinion, for next week. But
Save it for the chocolate pudding
I'm
fight.
saving it for the chocolate pudding fight.
Yeah.
Gotta get you home with me tonight. Oh. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye,
All right,
guys.
honey.
Bye,
Bye,
Molly.
Molly.
Coming up. Love you, girl. Okay. I think I am going to go eat something because I'm starving. Thank you for coming up, Jen. Thank you for coming up, Ms. D.
Anytime.
You're
Audra,
welcome,
I'm
love.
sorry. You'll have to. We kind of went down a rabbit hole today of UFOs and all kinds of stuff.
And LaDonna completely missed it.
Mhm.
Oh, LaDonna. Oh,
That's
she's
sad.
she's gone to the dentist.
I know. She'd rather have her teeth pulled than talk about Sasquatch and UFO
Yeah.
because she knows that's just a no-win situation.
that was
I'm just
fun.
gonna keep going. Nope.
Well, we're all right. Yeah.
All right, loves.
Okay, loves. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you all. Love you all.
Have a good one, guys.
Have a
I'll
good
see you
day.
later.
Bye.
Bye.